like it because I can still kind of measure things with it. When people ask, "Oh, how far is that thing?"
I like when you measure things.
Takes a
When
little
you things measured.
Yeah.
Boys and their measuring.
Alrighty.
Hey.
So we are
I
live.
feel
Hi,
you're going there
everybody.
too, actually.
Shout out to the Games Nook. They're awesome. Gave us some free stuff back in the day, and they're back to operating pretty well at full capacity. They have all sorts of awesome stuff. I was just in there the other day. She gave me a good deal on some Pokemon cards, which they actually have in stock, which is very rare right now, but they have Pokemon cards. So go check them out if that's what you're looking for. And yeah, so they're awesome. So go and support them. And as we've been doing for a while, I probably been forgetting to mention it, that if you make a donation to the Hand Up Collective and let me know about it, you can influence the game by giving people nat 20s and nat 1s and advantage and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's some fun stuff you can do with it. And we're going to jump right into it. Osric appears to not be here today. He hasn't messaged, but things happen. He could have been eaten by a werewolf on Halloween. Things do happen. So we're going to get started. We are, when we last left things, we were in the VR world back in, what is it? I always forget. Yo's gonna get mad. Where's Yo from? Croatia? Croatia. Okay, so you're in a Croatian town that has been has been taken over by a mysterious fog, and you've been tasked with killing this woman who years ago arrived in the town and took it over and killed hundreds of people, thousands of people. Adventurers have been coming for years and failing. Every night, the former king from the castle comes back to life and screams at the top of his lungs all night as he dangles from a pike. You guys decided to investigate the church.
Did we know he was a king?
After you went there, you said, screw this, we don't want anything to do with this creepy-ass church, and you lit it on fire.
Ha.
Yeah. Sure did.
It seemed like a good plan at the time.
Was it?
Well, I mean, I have been rolling to see how the fire's been spreading, and the town may never be the same.
Well,
It's not like they have a functional fire department, so.
Well, to be fair, it's not like the town.
This town wasn't that great to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's true.
Start fresh.
So yeah.
Cleansing fire.
Yeah.
So then you guys decided to go to a haunted mansion where you met a very nice little girl who just wanted to hang out with you forever.
We hung out with her for a bit.
For a little bit, you hung out for a little bit. You buried her remains and allowed her to be at peace.
We did right.
Mm-hmm. And you defeated a amalgamation of dead body parts that attacked you. And then you found a secret tunnel leading up towards the castle. You went through the tunnel, got in there, and then the ground started to collapse behind you. You sprinted for your lives. Somebody rolled a nat 1 trying to not fall in the hole. Then somebody tried to help him, and that person rolled a nat 1 or a nat 2.
I think it too.
A 2 to try and catch the rope that was being thrown to save them. And they were
negative 2
about to
strength.
die. And then some flying shenanigans saved the day. And you guys made it through, and you made yourselves ways up a stairwell and find yourselves in a hallway, and that's where we're at now. You see this long hallway in front of you, and on the hallway you see various busts along the side, and about halfway down the hallway you see a small figure with an even smaller figure next to him collapsed on the ground.
First off, I want to say that I'm terrified of statues.
Don't worry, they're just busts. They don't have arms or legs.
I'm still
They're
scared
just
of them.
heads.
You
Secondly,
just went through a whole mansion full of statues, and you just mentioned this now.
Oh, we were pretty fearful of the statues in the other.
You were scared. You were scared.
secondly.
Oh, no, that was it.
Okay, we can't say firstly and then not follow up with something else.
Apparently,
Secondly, I'm still scared of statues.
Secondly, did we get a long rest in the hallway
No.
or staircase?
No.
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 Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Just because you want to level up. Because everybody else got to level up when they got their long rest, but you didn't get one because you got woken up by a friggin' flesh monster attacking you.
That's true.
So you're in this hallway. You see a collapsed, like a small figure of a man, and a like little, like reddish body next to him, like a smaller, kind of humanoid, has wings on the ground next to him.
Can
Like a
anybody
small
perceive
demon.
magic or anything? Like just to
Oh, let's see. Yeah, we could just shoot at it
see if it's
from
an
a
illusion.
distance.
Let's just see if it's an illusion or something.
Or maybe somebody in need of help. That,
I can try to talk to the thing. Hello.
Hello.
I'm pretty stealthy. Can I stealth my way closer for a closer look?
we just said hi.
Stealth as much as you want.
Okay. Oh, we said hi? Oh, we already said hi. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. What's your character's name?
Misty.
Misty said hi.
Misty,
She's
like the Pokemon trainer.
Did it make any noises when she said hello?
Nothing.
I thought I heard another hello, a ghostly sort of hello from your direction.
No.
Didn't you say hello?
I did.
No, I
He
But
did
that
when he
was-
was just playing.
That would-
Whenever I hear the word hello, I just think of Adele hello. And it makes me want to sing.
Okay.
And Ian knows I like to sing Adele.
It's true.
creepy.
All right, so do we want to get a little closer and take a look at it?
Yep.
Nobody wants to detect magic and see it's not a.
Actually,
I can't detect magic. What could I do?
I can detect evil, but I have a feeling it's just all over the place.
I have mage hand. I could like poke it from 30
I
feet
might
away.
change this because I think
I just want to make sure it's not an illusion that we're just gonna.
I'll use mage
Yeah,
hand
it's far too far. Far too far.
for mage hand.
No, I'm just looking at the scale of this this map. Is a little bit too big, so I'm just going to adjust that.
I'd like to close to 30 feet and
No.
use mage hand to just kind of poke at it.
Bye.
Are you rolling away, many of these?
I'm rolling away. There's like.
Oh, I got detect magic.
Oh,
I've never used it before. I'll probably screw it up.
Wait, do we have a new character in our group, or
Well,
not yet.
Not yet.
just want to make sure that you know?
Are those
Ah.
new characters? Aren't they cute? Look at that.
That's my new printing. Oh, you're getting pretty decent quality out of that. Oh,
it's resin printer.
Yeah,
You print those?
he did.
They are beautiful.
I actually have a whole box waiting to cure, but it's not sunny out, so.
You have to use UV
I wanna
curing
see the
for
little one.
everything.
Is it a bat?
How long does it typically
over there.
take?
Depending on,
Ooh, that is creepy.
And the other one?
it's not creepy.
It is.
Oh, gross.
See?
This one, however, this one's awesome.
Is Satungar, is that you or is that?
She's got a thing about clowns, so I suppose.
Is Satungar you or is that like the database the design came from?
Actually, I bought those,
Did you bring your dad?
because Halloween
What?
came
For your
around and
days?
there's like, I belong to a couple of different Patreons where they just pump out models every month.
Okay.
I thought
There's
about,
more than you could possibly ever print. It's just insane.
I thought about doing something like that, but then I killed 2 printers, so I kind of gave up on the hobby.
Like,
Yeah,
my
but we bought
FEM
crappy printers. We didn't
They
know any.
weren't like crappy.
We got beginner ones, and they were cheaper because of that.
Well, I have a Ender 5 Pro, which is not expensive. That for doing terrain, you just
Yeah.
it's lots of fiddling to get it right.
It's like
Yeah,
a
but he was
main
trying to
board
do
style.
stuff like this.
Ranges are kind of
All right.
figured out a little bit better. So
You could spend more on
you
a
guys are
board
down at
than
this
you
end
can on a
here at the
printer
bottom of
if
these
you
stairs.
don't
Okay.
try too hard.
But I bought a decent resin mono screen printer.
You guys are
You're saying
here.
they're kind of slow, right? So
You guys are
Not
here,
the
and the
resin.
body
No?
is just off the screen.
You print your build plate, everything at once.
Hmm.
So it's
Just
all about
off
height,
the
it's
screen.
not about how
Right
many.
around here.
So when you fill that thing
This
right
is
to the
us here?
top,
So
and
you guys are
there's many
here at the
figures you
bottom
can
of the
put on
stairs.
it.
You can stack
That's
them.
Michael and
or
I.
Well,
just
you
on
can
the-
just
You, I think, were the
cram
monstrous.
it in as
No.
close as you can.
Right.
No,
Oh, yeah.
that was Gaz.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the height
Oh,
of
I
the
see.
time.
I see.
Michael was one of the big paladins, wasn't he?
It's not really
big guy
high,
over
it's
there.
just a bunch of minis of the
That was
same
Michael.
height.
Oh, that was Michael?
Yeah, he was a big paladin guy.
This is his other
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was that guy.
It just
Yeah.
seemed like there was a
quite a learning
Right.
curve for resin, so I
The
wasn't.
ranger,
Not the resin.
No.
No.
and
I
then
found resin was easy.
You weren't hurt?
I don't have
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
that
it was-
resembles a
I
cut.
wasn't, but I
Lots to
would've
know.
Yeah.
Come on,
Resin
Eric.
is pretty much.
I know.
Plug and
Plug it.
I
All right.
erased the character I had. Okay.
So you guys see this body, and the body is about. Now that I've adjusted the size, the body is about 50 feet down or 55 feet down the hallway.
Okay. Do you want to detect magic at all? No, you have detect evil. You said, which you weren't going to
No,
bother.
I've got detect magic too, as it turns out.
Ooh.
But everything around here seems magic.
Lots of magic. Who would have
That's
thought?
fair.
All right. We called from a distance to say hello, and nothing happened. Do we want to go closer, or do we want to do something else?
I'll get closer.
I'd like to use Mage Hand from 30 feet to poke it.
Okay.
What
I'd
does
like
Mage
to
Hand
see-
do?
So 30
You
feet
can
away
poke
from
stuff.
it is
It's like a magical hand that you can move around in.
right around here.
Alright.
All right, Ian, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Are we within the statues?
Yeah. He just walked down the hallway to go check on you.
15.
15.
What? You couldn't tell us the statues were like trapped.
All right.
I didn't think there were statues. I thought it was an old man and a creature.
Actually,
That's what I thought too,
one
but
second.
apparently he's afraid of statues.
Oh, it's a different. It's a
Faces
different one. It's a
and
dexterity
statues
saving throw.
embedded in
Does
the
that help you?
walls on either
Oh.
side.
A lot,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
All the way down.
But I already got a 15. That can't be that bad.
Well, a 15 fails. So.
Okay, well I get a +6 on my dex save. So. 10.
10. All right, that's also a fail.
Wait, a constitution and a dex save?
What happens to me?
What's happening?
You begin to turn to stone and are restrained as you see the eyes of the statue in front at the side here. This little guy here open up, and you get hit with this ray, and it starts to turn you into a stone, and you are restrained.
Okay. And that's not charmed or sleep. That's okay.
You are restrained, and you are turning into stone.
Can I still use my mage hand?
Yeah,
I'd still poke the body.
you're
right?
you're restrained, so you're able to do that. So you poke the body, and the body doesn't move.
A body does not move.
Okay, I'm confused. Sorry. There's a creature on the floor that's little with wings, but there's also an old man that's hunched over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where's the statue that's zapping you?
Right
On
here.
the wall. It's
Oh.
one of the busts, one of the statue busts that's lining the walls.
So as you were dealing with that, it just came up and
You
hit
walked past the
Walk
statue.
right past it.
I told you guys I hate statues.
Good for you.
Don't worry, he's gonna be one soon. All right, who wants to go next? Who wants to do something?
What's the statue look like?
It looks like a woman with snakes for hair.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does anybody
Somebody-
have a shield? A nice shiny shield?
I can't remember if I got a shield.
I'm
but
looking
it's
at my
probably
inventory
not
right now.
It's probably not shiny. But
All right. We'll give you
Anybody
a
have a
minute
sack?
to decide, and then Ian's gonna have to repeat his saving throw. And if he fails, he is turned into a statue.
Okay, it's still a dex saving throw?
Yeah,
do we not have like a,
but you have time to react. I'm giving you a chance to figure things out.
throw a sheet over its head? Anything over its eyes? I don't have a lot of gear though.
I have. I really should have a shield.
But
Jeff's already dealt with all of these. Although they didn't do it by getting turned into a statue. They figured it out beforehand because they were suspicious of traps.
Because anytime there's a statue, you go, Eric's gonna kill us. And it was pretty true.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I put the mage hand in front of its eyes?
hey, yeah.
You can.
I'm gonna cover its eyes with the mage hand.
Clever.
Alright, let me just double check something here because I think Mage Hand is invisible.
Well, no, because it wouldn't be.
It
Because
says it's spectral.
a mage
spectral,
hand
yeah.
Legend of Maine is invisible,
Yeah.
which is a specialty mage hand.
Yeah, I was just
So
making sure.
I
I
think
know
a
some of them are
regular mage
invisible,
hand
but
isn't.
a spectral floating hand. Okay.
Now, how opaque is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's opaque enough that anybody else coming through would get to do it with advantage their saves.
Okay. So I don't get
I'll give
advantage
you
on
a-
my second save though?
I'll give you an advantage on your second save to break free.
Sweet.
I do have a shield. It is not shiny, so I'm maybe gonna approach from the side and try to like cover.
Block it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of block its eyes. All right, you block its eyes. All right, you do. Give me your deck save, Ian, to see if you can break free of becoming a statue.
Is there a mirror anywhere around?
I've got scale mail and like a sword, but nothing great.
I got a 21 this time.
Okay, 21. You manage to break your legs free as they're turning into stone. You can feel the creeping forwards, and you manage to take a step forwards out of the ray of this.
So I'm kind of on the other side.
Well, I
of
won't
it.
go too far.
No, but like,
I
just passed it.
Yeah.
Catch up
Don't
in
get
the
start stumbling down the
my
hallway
hands
because there
into
are
it.
other busts. It's like, and Ian's making another save. And I will say that after you guys, so you're basically putting the shield in front of this Gorgon's eyes. All right. And so you are able to get everybody past the Gorgon
Yay!
with the shield.
Actually, does anyone have a bag?
Mike asked already.
Oh,
I'm not well equipped in that.
let me see what I have. Cause like we should, if we have a bag to cover it with, we should.
Are there any tapestries?
Nope,
Or-
not here.
No manners?
No, unfortunately not.
I have a bedroll. Could we just wrap it in the bedroll?
Yeah, you could wrap it in cloth, or if you have like clothes or something like that, or a bedroll, you could roll your mattress around its head.
Okay, let's wrap it in a bedroll and.
Okay.
Okay, how
Roll it
many more
around.
statues is
How
there
wait? Is
coming?
it? How heavy is it?
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Two. Don't see no statues.
Anybody else investigating statues?
I feel like someone else is trying to investigate, please.
There are 6 statues that you can see.
Between us and the people?
Unless somebody wants to roll a better investigation check. There's 3 between you and the guy who's down, and 3 past him.
Investigations?
Is there a piece of wing on the floor?
I got a 10
You see a skeletal angel wing on the floor.
Where'd you find investigation?
under skills.
A 10? Okay.
Hold on. Skills.
I got a 16.
16. You notice at the end of the hallway another head like opens up there. You can see this head there. This big eye is looking at you, and all of a sudden you feel like all of your magic stops working as it's looking at you. It seems like it was triggered by the first statue.
Oh, no magic. Boom. Have a look.
I've added some things, Jeff. That wasn't there originally.
No, I know.
Wait a minute.
Bad.
You made it harder?
Yes.
Can I shoot an arrow into that eye?
You can try.
Because my longbow range is 150.
Oh yeah. You can definitely shoot an arrow inside. I'm not guaranteeing it'll do anything, but
Okay.
There may
Worth
have
a
been
shot.
some critical mistakes within this room.
Set the arrow on fire just for fun.
some people have been horribly
Yeah,
maimed.
how about
recently.
we set it on fire?
Normally, when bad things happen, we just light the place on fire and move on to somewhere else.
That's been your idea so
Go-to.
far.
That's the go-to.
With my crossbow, do I have range?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the eye.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Oh, max and optimal.
Does a nat 20 hit?
A nat 20 does hit.
What happens?
He shoots a statue eye.
Then what happens?
Oh, we see how much damage it does first.
14.
14 damage.
Would that be times 2 for a crit?
Yep.
So 28.
28 damage. Okay, that's not bad. It's not awful. You see a little chip out of the eye, but the beam is still active.
Okay, so it does nothing.
I mean, having no magic doesn't impact me too much because I used all my spells last week.
Yeah, and you didn't get a long rest.
And I didn't get a long rest. So.
I made you use all your resources that didn't let you sleep. I'm nice like that.
Okay,
All
so
right.
I'm not gonna hit it with a crossbow. That didn't work.
Like it did do some damage. It's just you know that it's much tougher than that.
I chipped it, yeah.
Yeah, with a
With a crit.
So
with
you
a
see
crit
it-
is what I mean. Like,
But I mean, still 20-some damage is not a lot in the grand scheme of things. 20-some damage wouldn't have killed any of you guys.
Close.
Would have come close, but it wouldn't have. So, okay, so you see the next statue as you're kind of approaching the next one. It looks like a.
How far away from
So we had Medusa.
we're
What's
50
the
feet
next
from
one?
us and the people.
Never? He's
So now you guys are here, and you're to the guy is about 25 feet from the guy. You've gotten past the Medusa. The next one you look at is a very spooky skull.
Skull.
I
Very
like
spooky,
skulls.
with like bones around it, forming a wreath of like almost like teeth.
Familiarize myself with that.
I think we probably want to keep throwing things at the end of the hall, because I think being able to use magic is gonna help us deal with whatever else is going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at
Says
the
the
end
guy
of
with
the
no
hall
magic,
with my longbow.
I
Well,
have
he wants
like,
you to
I
have
have one or
magic.
two spells, but like
I've got detect magic.
Not gonna work now.
Can I use my longbow and shoot at the thing?
Yep.
Now, is the Medusa head covered at all, or?
Yeah, they wrapped it up.
Does a 7 hit?
A 7 does not hit.
Oh, I'm terrible at this.
Are you guys going
Can I shoot
to?
at the skull?
Okay, first of all, are you guys going to take time from where you are to just attack the hell out of the eye? At the end. That's the goal you're going for.
well,
I
actually,
haven't decided that yet.
First, I'd like to go try and lift the Medusa head. Can I lift it?
It's
Oh.
very heavy and it's stuck to the wall. You'd have to break it off.
Oh, is there like a 9
Um,
punch up on?
if I block the beam with the shield again, does his lack of magic feeling go away?
No, it's enough that it covers the whole area.
I see.
No
Or
magic
feel.
shenanigans.
So, but I'm just saying, like, if you guys are gonna just attack the heck out of the eye,
I think
That's
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 what
the
I'm
plan.
going to do, but
I have no ranged weapon.
I do, but all right. Is that okay?
all right, I'm gonna say that if you guys are just gonna spend some time attacking the eye, you're gonna destroy it.
yeah.
Okay.
It's not
okay.
doing
Okay.
anything to offensively attack you at this point.
I
You
will.
will take out the anti-magic field, but it'll take you. Let's go with 1d6 hours to do it.
Oh,
Who's rolling for the party on this one?
Anybody?
I've got a terrible track record for rolling.
Well, you roll
I know,
low.
so you must be.
You
due
do
some
roll
for good
low.
luck. Oh yeah, it's true.
You're good at ones.
1d6.
Oh, you're not gonna use your die. You're gonna leave it up to them. Oh,
3.
3.
3? Okay, so you spend 3 hours here just pinging at this eye, taking time. It would have been a smaller number, but man, at least showed me she can't hit an eye from that far away.
Stop.
It would have been like 1d4 hours, but many of these prove that you guys have some issues with aim. So you take out the eye at the end of the hallway.
Oh my fault. Sorry, guys.
You see it shatters.
Oh, finally! I hit an
Meanwhile, the
arrow.
small thing with wings.
Actually, no, one second. I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who delivers the final blow. I think that's important. To see who finally cracks it. Because if it's many of these, there's some redemption there.
I hope it's me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. 2.
3.
2.
Mike delivers the final blow.
And how? What did he land it with?
Because I have no
A
range.
rock.
Okay.
A rock.
Rocks.
You guys are crossbows and arrows. There's a whole bunch of broken arrows at the end of this. You're getting a little tired from drawing bow over and over again. He's like, guys, just throw rocks at it. Boom.
It was the first thing he did in 3 hours.
Yeah, he just sat there for like,
Just
what the hell?
shatters it with one rock.
Come on, guys. All right, so now you're up to this skull head with a bunch of teeth around it.
Investigation again.
Teeth. Yeah, is there any inscriptions or anything?
You get
Woohoo,
what languages do you guys speak?
I just rolled a 17, by the way, if that helps. Languages.
I do have one that I think. Hold on. I just can't remember how to do it.
Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay.
Common, Elvish, and Goblin.
I had something.
Look at that.
We are having great conversations, you and I, and Goblin.
Celestial, Common, Elvish, Minotaur, and Undercommon.
There you go.
I saw it a little while ago.
It's a
I
lot of
can't
languages
find-
for a not so smart guy.
Oh, yeah, the one with languages on it. I have Common and Infernal.
There you go.
Infernal. That's gotta be
He
something.
speaks poorly in many languages.
All right, so you're infernal. You're able to read on this thing that basically it warns that this statue will suck your life force.
Alright, that's not good.
You want to shoot it with arrows from a safe distance for 3 hours?
Up to 6.
I mean, you might be. Well, we could do that while you take a nap, and maybe.
If he's making us take time, then that means probably something bad happens if we
Well,
take too
the
much
little
time.
dude with wings is probably bled out by now.
Well, so you guys did come into this area after the night was over. So eventually it'll be nighttime again.
Yeah.
Right now it's daytime. Things are fine in the daytime.
And the screaming starts.
Does anybody have like a
So
big-
now you're looking at like it's probably 11 a.m. after that 3 hours.
If I mage hand it, can I just push it over?
It's a very fixed bust on the wall. Or same with the Medusa, like you said, you asked if you could lift it.
There's lots of rocks around. We could just like bash at it from the sides.
Who's got the most HP?
I know some people might die if they screw this up. Just looking at the numbers.
Are you looking at the HP? Is that what's up?
Oh yes, I'm looking at the damage that this does if you screw it up. So
Oh man. Can I
Okay.
shoot an arrow at it?
Do we? Is there anything I can roll like history or insight or anything?
I mean,
Like, does it look familiar enough for me to roll history?
you kind of have a feeling that I'm going to say with his investigation at this point, and what he read there, that similarly, it's some sort of ray that if it sees you, it will take you. It'll cause you to have to make this save.
All right, so another
Against
mattress
it?
is called for.
Yeah, do we just try to cover his eyes again?
Mm-hmm. You kind of feel like you might be able to cover it up.
Okay.
You do get a feeling as you're looking at that organic material would be a bad idea, though. Anything that was ever alive would not work.
Yeah, well, I guess sucking the life force. I guess like fabric and leather would be alive at some point, right?
I mean, the skin.
Anyone got a shield?
I don't have a shield, surprisingly.
I've got a helmet.
I've got an extra short sword.
How are you going to
Line up
fix it in
this-
place?
I have a long sword.
I have rope.
Chest plate of armor.
No.
Will the
I only have
bones
leather.
burn?
What?
Will the bones burn?
Which bones?
The skull crossbone thing.
It's a stone. It's a statue.
Oh, I thought it was made of
It's a
bones.
statue that looks like bones.
Never
Looks
mind
like
then.
bones.
Is there any
I mean,
thing around we might be able to use? Investigation. Like.
Everything
oh,
here
probably
seems
not a good idea.
everything seems pretty organic. Here.
Or metal.
Anyone have any extra like plate armor or anything?
I got extra nothing.
I
But
got
I have a
scale
helmet
mail.
that I could donate to the cause.
Let's throw the helmet on it.
All right.
Turn it around.
Does the helmet fit?
Roll me a luck check. D20 higher than a 13.
I guess it's your helmet. so-
Lucky 13.
Yeah,
Or
but it's
luck
his
check.
rolls.
Where would I find luck on here?
It just rolled
It's
you straight
just a
D20.
D20.
Oh. All right.
You feeling lucky?
Not. 16.
16? Okay, yeah, you managed to get the helmet on and turn it around backwards. It
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah,
eye
that's
holes. And it fits on the head.
All right. Moving on. To,
Visualize the next head. You see another head. I'm just going to move you guys up a little bit. I'll move you up because that.
Okay.
Alright, can you read the
Makes more sense.
instructions, Mr. Inferno?
Yeah.
Another-
You're the only one of us who can read the relevant language.
This one here looks like a person who is sleeping.
Okay, sleep.
Let's investigate again. 15.
15? Okay, yeah, it seems, again, fairly similar to the last one. It's just a head of a sleepy person on the bust. Eyes closed. Z, 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 Z. But it does appear that this statue is sleeping.
Oh.
You
Can
made a kiss. It's gonna wake up.
or what if we use the mage hand to cover its ears and we can sneak by?
Or we
And
could
at
just-
this point, you can see, give me the little dude there, the creepy clown dude,
Aw.
Do you think?
and his little buddy.
Do you think this one casts sleep? I'm immune to sleep.
Oh,
I think
perfect guinea pig.
it's either that or it's gonna wake up and be pissed that we woke it up. Like,
Yeah.
don't wake Hulk.
It's either like don't wake the
Yeah,
dragon,
and
or
noise.
it's
You're Elven?
You're who's,
What?
who's
You're immune to sleep?
Yep,
Yeah.
half
Or
elf.
you're, what are you?
Half elf.
Oh, half
stealthy
elf.
people? Oh,
I'm
go-
stealthy.
Okay. Well, go be stealthy. Quiet. Don't wake up the statue.
Sneak past it.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back over here.
Luckily, the statue wasn't paying attention to all those clanging of arrows hitting the.
Well, I
the
didn't know
guy
how
at the
far
end.
it was.
Rocks being thrown
Yeah.
down the hallway. You spent 6 hours throwing rocks.
three.
Three.
And then we're gonna sneak past.
Yeah.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
If you're tired enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stealth past it first.
Okay.
Can I sing to him?
Give me a stealth check.
9.
9. Okay. The
No,
eyes
or-
pop open and look at you, and you start to feel drowsy, but you shake it off because of your immunity to sleep.
You're right.
Okay, so I tell everyone, yeah, that's a sleep statue.
However, with this one, now that it's awake, it doesn't just look straight across the hallway. After it looks at you, it goes to look at who else is in the hallway.
Can I just keep waking them up?
Can you destroy it since you're that close?
I mean, I could.
Just take a long axe at
It
it.
can't really do anything to me. It's just gonna take another like 3 hours, and I don't know how many hours we have.
The three of you give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I can't be put to sleep. Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go, another elf.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm an elf. I'm like, I'm an elf too. Where does
Yeah,
this
sea
guy
elf.
get
Can-
sleep? I can't
Too
sleep.
many
I-
elves.
can I ritual cast alarm? Can I continuously ritual cast alarm?
Okay. And what's your goal of this? I'm just gonna tell you that they have to take damage to be woken up from sleep.
10.
It's
10?
but
18.
specifically alarm
18?
awakens you if you are.
Yes, but it awakens you, not them.
Oh, alert.
18 passes, so you start to fall asleep, and you get but your buddy behind you, Mr. Paladin, just drops unconscious, sleeping on the floor.
This is magical sleep,
Like a
not
baby.
regular sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was imagining they'd wake up and they'd immediately fall back asleep.
He's
Yeah.
just passed right out.
Magical sleep.
They would wake up, I think.
No, I think you'd be better off with the kiss, but I mean,
Okay.
Well, I can't fall asleep, so I guess I can go kiss it.
Oh, you don't sleep either?
No, she's an elf too.
Oh.
the two of you are wandering around.
Well, go kiss it.
Okay.
You
Why do you
kiss the
wanna kiss it
statue,
so
it
much?
blushes,
Okay.
but it doesn't stop staring at people.
Can I poke its eyes out with my
Uh,
No,
sword?
no, no,
gi-
no.
Give me
And
an
then
insight
sing
check.
it to it to try to put it back to sleep.
Give me a performance check.
Oh.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
Sprinkle some sand.
okay.
Mr. Sandman, Sandman,
Three.
Mr.
My voice
You
is so
start
loud.
singing like Slipknot.
More of a Metallica.
You go a little bit too metal with it, and it does not go to sleep.
Doesn't go to sleep.
But you definitely have a feeling that getting it to go back to sleep would be a viable option.
Okay, good, good.
Um,
Try this again.
Do I know any like?
I tell you a story. A
Oh,
really
yeah.
boring story.
A really boring
I
story.
talk about my job.
All right, give me another performance check.
You're Homer Simpson's grandfather or father. One time I was in Shelbyville and I wore the onion on my left side. 'cause
But
I
it
was
wasn't
the
called
fat
Shelby
one.
Bear at the time,
No, we used to take the ferry and I
Another
put a
performance
turnip in
check.
my shoe.
which cost 2 pence.
I need a performance or a history check if history's better.
19 plus 1, so 20 for my performance.
Like your story is just it's both riveting and incredibly boring at the same time. It stares at you like just like, oh my god, this is the most. Boom! It's back to sleep, and when it falls back asleep, Michael here wakes back up.
Long rest?
Nice job.
I mean, we've already shown that we can take hours doing the thing in
Yeah.
this room. So
So now you have made your way to a unconscious person. Ian, give me a history check.
ooh, 25.
25. You recognize this guy.
Oh,
He's your old buddy Barrett, or Grim. Your old buddy Grim from Salem.
hey, Grim.
Grim, last you heard of, disappeared about 5 years ago.
He's very old.
We've been there for a while.
Herod's older.
Eh?
I think Herod's older.
He got scared by a ghost, remember?
Yeah,
So-
I remember.
Who is Grim? What does he look like? What's his deal? Tell me
Grim
about
is
Grim.
a little obnoxious jester who's mostly obnoxious but slightly helpful.
Slightly.
Slightly.
And unconscious now?
You see he's covered in a thick layer of dust. He has been here for a long time.
Ooh. Ooh.
You want to kiss the jester now?
I mean, I just kissed his statue.
So the jester fell asleep with the skull, not the skull, the sleepy guy.
Does he look like wounded or anything?
Give me a medicine check.
Medicine. Oh, I only got 10.
10? He doesn't look that severely hurt.
Okay, but
He's taken some bumps and bruises. He looks like he maybe got some bed sores.
Ooh, no bed sore.
Hasn't been changed in a few years.
well, first I talked to him. Hey, Grim, how's it going?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Try shaking him a little bit. I repositioned him.
Every position of their
Start
nurse
stretching the legs out.
Put me in the
Stretch out the
recovery
legs.
section.
Do we have any? Obviously, detects magic. We're gonna know that it's sleeping because of this. Wait, so
Oh, can I just cast Cure Wounds on him?
Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds on him. He looks slightly healthier. He's still asleep.
Pour some water on him. That usually works in the movies.
6. Heal 6.
can we just slap him awake just to
Yeah,
see?
roll me an unarmed attack.
What?
Roll me an unarmed attack.
I don't know.
It's in your actions.
Actions.
Should be.
He didn't like clowns anyways.
Yeah, I'm ready to smack up.
Should be in there. Oh, here, unarmed strike.
With advantage.
Yeah, I'm prone.
Prone and unconscious. Yeah.
I just tell everyone,
She's got
Grim was
plus
always
3 and she
playing
rolled a
tricks
3.
anyways.
Oh,
If
there
we
you
just
go.
I don't
leave
think
him,
I
he'll
did roll
But
probably
she has
catch up.
advantage, so she can roll again.
I don't
Oh,
think
she's doing the
I.
damage. You gotta do the other roll on that.
I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. You gotta. You're rolling the damage dice, not the actual.
Okay,
Not
hold
the
on. We're both
attractors.
touching my phone. Just a second.
You're
Okay,
touching the wrong spot.
those are claws. I have unarmed strike.
Yeah, but then beside that, on your thing, there's going to be like a d20 roll to a hit.
But there isn't.
Yeah, under actions at the very bottom, you should see unarmed strike.
Wherever my thumb is.
Yeah. Which is the +4?
Yeah.
Boom. There it is.
Thank you.
See the +4. Unarmed strike 2 hit is an 8. Now roll it again.
Okay.
Because it was with advantage. Come on, crit. 13. 13. All right. So I'm gonna say you smack smack Grim awake. Whack! Takes 3 damage.
God damn it! I just cured him.
But he's awake now.
And he just, Grim, you just get smacked awake and wake up, and there's, what do you look like again, Selena?
Cat.
A cat. There's a giant cat standing over
Giant
top.
tabaxi.
Tabaxi. Yeah.
What the hell?
It's a big furry mitten.
Glorious! Wait,
Hey, Grim.
what are you doing here? Where's the other guys? What? Wait,
What are you
damn,
doing?
we're still here!
Yeah.
You're a little dusty there.
Barrett! I'm gonna wake up Barrett. I'll slap him.
Smack Barrett. You just whack Barrett. He just wakes up. Just, ah! Immediately goes to try and bite something. You get out of the way.
A little imp pops alive. Why are you here? How did you get here?
We're here to see the wizard.
Okay, don't tell me there's still the screaming guy on the gate.
Oh yeah. No, we didn't come in by the gate.
Which way did you come in?
Well, you know the
Down the
tunnel.
hall, there was a tunnel. Yeah.
To the church?
No. Oh, church is
Oh,
church
it was
is
a mansion.
gone.
Haunted mansion.
Okay. Damn.
They describe to you the story of the falling ground, which rings very true to you.
We did the same. But I was separated from the rest of the party. There's some. It's very vague. I can't remember.
You do see next to the next statue a dead angel wing.
Okay. I remember this.
Were they with you?
Don't go near the statue. We had a bigger. I was here with another party. I was here. I don't know if you remember the paladin we had. We had a. I can't remember. Can't remember if you remember everyone.
I don't think you knew
Brian,
anybody
I
from
think
that.
you meant
Brian was
Brian.
dead. No, Brian
Oh,
was
Brian
dead.
died.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was the same character. He came back as a ghost.
Oh, he came back as a ghost. So
He was a ghost. He was
the ghost of someone.
The ghost.
Yeah.
That's right. He was here. We got pulled into this same place.
Oh wow. Well, we just
Did
passed.
Hamilton send you? Did you?
I was on an expedition to get a lot of money, and I'm here.
We all got sucked in.
Yeah.
We're all fools. Do you know where we are?
Yeah.
We're in a dimension.
Ian, are you deceiving anybody here, or are you telling the truth when he asks you why you're here?
I'm just quietly nodding along.
Okay.
I'm every point he puts forward. I'm just
All right, give me a deception check with advantage. You're being soft-spoken, but I know you're not telling him the truth when he says, "Why are you here?" You just kind of, yes.
I rolled a 19 and then a 20.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
at 20.
There you go. Yeah, seems like he's here for the same reasons you are.
Got sucked in for money.
Suckered in for money. You all got suckered in for money.
Yeah.
As you know, the monster hunting game is not what it used to be.
I got pulled out of retirement.
Yeah.
So you have two characters, Grim and
Barrett.
Bear?
Barrett.
Barrett.
Grim and Barrett.
Ah.
We're a team.
And what is Barrett?
He's an imp.
Imp.
So we have a jester and an imp.
Yeah, a
It's
halfling
really
jester.
bad mix.
A halfling jester and an imp.
So I'm just an old
To
cross.
be fair, the imp was trying to kill them at some point until he
Yeah.
made friends with it.
Gotcha.
And he didn't get along with some people.
Do you remember what happened to the angel? Do you remember the trick to that statue?
Vaguely, I remember trying to pass in front of the statue and being shot out, and she got her wings clipped.
Could you guys read Infernal?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we just passed 3 statues. We're going this way, and there's a few more to pass, so we gotta be careful.
Try and remember, it's very fuzzy.
All right, next statue.
Obviously, I haven't been passed, so I just know this.
Oh.
You got caught by the sleeping statue, didn't you?
I saw the angel get her wing cut off. Didn't look good.
She didn't get her wing cut off by the statue, oddly enough, though.
It was a beam.
She got hit by the beam from the statue, and her wing started
okay.
to die.
Her wing began to rot off, and we cut it off.
Ooh.
Sounds like a traumatic experience.
Apparently, it was all in good fun.
What's that?
That's
What's
how
your
I
pal-
deal with flying characters. I cut their wings off. As I'm staring at Ian, the flying character.
I can't fly at this moment. I need a long rest to be able to fly.
That's how I've cut your wings.
Yeah.
By not letting you sleep.
What's our paladin's name?
Michael is Quincy's.
I don't know. It was like a random name generator. Quisrus? Quisrus?
I wrote them all down.
Q. So
Yeah, Q.
So you were a druid. You were
I'm a ranger. Swarm keeper ranger.
swarm keeper.
Yeah.
He's got little bugs and rats and bat friends.
Yeah.
So yeah, our friend Q's gonna read the next statue. He reads the statues and makes it so
The
easy.
Tiefling Paladin.
Now what's this? I'm trying to think of one of your character. You pushed the cart well. You had a character that really was good at pushing carts.
And not very
Real
smart.
good.
And not very
Real
smart.
good at pushing the cart.
Yeah.
And he was good with kids.
Yeah, I got along very well with children, alive or otherwise.
All right, Mike, are you gonna read it?
I rolled a 12.
Jeff's having a realization right now.
So Michael rolled a 12
Yeah.
to read it.
A 12?
Yeah.
This one very clearly is a Grim Reaper, and it says, all who pass here will die.
What's it look like?
A Grim Reaper.
Oh,
100% Grim Reaper, friggin' sickle, like the scythe, the friggin' skeleton, the hood.
yeah.
Just you see it depicted in the statue, kind of over his head, a scythe.
Can you
Okay,
take
so-
it off? Can we take it off?
Take what?
We can
The
try.
sickle.
Yeah.
Side.
So
Side.
Sickle's like a
past the
small
Medusa,
side.
we just leaned over and smashed him. Just went up against the wall and just went smash, 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 smash. It worked.
Do you have something to
I
smash it
get
with?
near it.
Well,
Okay.
No.
we had some big guys.
No.
Nope.
They're gone now. I remember while we were split, the party got split up, and I heard a lot of screaming, and then some blood-curdling screaming, like someone got their arms cut off or something. It was crazy.
Okay.
Can I use Mage Hand to tug on the scythe to see if it like comes loose?
Smart.
Yep.
Does it move at all?
You go and kind of pull it with the mage hand, and it doesn't move.
Okay, last time. The
Memory
angel-
check.
the
Memory
angel
check.
kid tried to sprint and dodge.
That didn't work.
So you didn't do very good.
Yeah.
But it is dexterity based. You do know it's
Yeah.
dexterity based.
And what can happen? Because high dex characters
Yeah.
can do anything. What can
None of
go
these people were
wrong?
here for that, though.
What can go wrong? Ay, ay, ay.
Do we have anything that can? Does anybody have like fog or something that can get us by without him seeing us?
I mean, I could maybe use my swarm to do that if I could have a long rest.
Anyone has like Misty Step, you can just skip over.
I have Misty Step and I conjure animals. I can do both of those things.
At
You're
Dimension
probably
Door.
okay just to like skip
But-
over it.
But that's just me.
After reading Dimension Door, it really doesn't work because as a halfling, I can only bring something of my
size.
Parrots in.
You and
guys.
You could go wait at the rest of the hall at the end of the hallway for everybody else and can cheer them on.
We got another 8 hours to bash on this statue again.
Bashing the statue is always an option.
Well,
Alright, I will shoot an arrow at its eye.
Alright, see what you got.
Okay, she's gonna shoot an arrow. I'm gonna. Okay, where is? Which one is the statue on this side?
It's on Earth.
Yeah. I'm gonna back against the wall on this side. Because if there's a cone or a beam that comes out, I want to be over here.
Oh, that's fair. That's
Shit, am I
sounds
not
I
like
don't want to
a
be
smart
standing
idea.
in the way. And if this
Anyone
is some
else
kind
wants
of
to move
head,
out of the way too? I need to be at a good angle so I can at least hit it, maybe. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
Is it offended?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
It is offended. 13? Okay, how many hit points do you have? 36?
36? Okay. Alright, let's see what 10d10 does first of all. What? What? What's so scary about 10d10?
10d10 is scary in any context.
What's so scary about 10d10 damage? Why do I not have a friggin' roller on this?
No.
You have to roll it old school.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Where are my d10s? Oh.
I probably should have
7.
put prayers to it.
7. 11.
so what did you get
14.
on your initial roll?
23.
oh shit.
27. 29. 33. You dead yet?
No. Fucking close. I'm very close.
37.
No, she's dead.
Okay, you guys see this thing looks at her, and you see her arms start to wither away from the fingertips.
What?
Okay.
Your fingers start to die.
Disintegrate.
Now, did it? It didn't like say anything to cast the spell, or
Nope.
no?
Cut her hands off! It worked for the angel!
It's progressing down the
Cut her hands off!
Do it! Do it!
I guess I'll attempt to lay on hands, see if that does anything.
I do. I
Or
have
can
heal.
you try to cure wounds?
I don't have that. What?
I have cure wounds, and I have magic missile, which is what I would have attacked next with. If you want to play for me, and I'll
Maybe
do that.
don't attack. Do not. I would not
Oh.
recommend.
Time to go do some work.
Yeah, I think I'm missing some stuff because it's not raining all night. Now I got 4 that just came in, so I think it's the
So,
coverage down here.
Oh yeah, that might be a problem.
You cut the angel's wing off and it worked.
so cure wounds, I guess, was her next option.
I'll screw
Okay, so you have lay on hands is what you tried first, right?
Yeah, maybe it's
I'm
better.
pulling my short sword out. I'm gonna do her one hand. I'll cut her hand off.
Okay, boom,
Like,
chop
like,
one of her
where's
hands
fingers?
off.
Like how far is it down her fingers?
It's about to the knuckles at this
Okay, I'm
point.
gonna cut that off.
Soof! You have a thumb on one hand.
But now, what's the other hand doing?
The other
How
hand's
far?
still progressing downwards.
Okay, you gonna try to lay on hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Lay on hands. Let's see.
I think it's working. She's giving us a thumbs up.
Rest. With that pool, you can restore total amount of hit points to a single use lay on hands. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just making sure there is some sort of other healing properties to it. So.
How do you avoid death?
All right. How many lay on hands do you have?
Well, I got a pool of 20.
You have a pool of 20. How many have you used so far? None or?
None since the
None?
last thing.
Okay. You do 5 and you see it starts to slow down, but not stop.
Keep going.
And when you expend 10 of them, you stop the progression of this death that was trying to eat her.
Alright.
And you see her hand is still, it stops, but now her finger, she has like basically skeletal fingers on that hand.
Can she use them?
Not very well. She's got a thumb on one hand cut off, and she's got a thumb and 4 dead fingers on the other hand.
Bleeding stop on the other hand.
We'll patch you up.
You patch you up. You wrap it up.
So can we restore from the previous save?
Okay, I'm gonna like pull myself in the corner.
I would think the lay on hands would stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
Where's the death thing? Pull myself in the corner and I freaking cry.
This is the dungeon of cutting hands off.
I like to take limbs, you know?
Um,
You guys have too many limbs anyways.
Oh my.
What's the point of having all those weapons? I can't even use them now.
That's hilarious.
You can gouge people with your thumbs.
yeah. So I don't really want to be the one to try something next.
You like your hands.
So we dove through it. They dove through it the last time.
Did some of them make it through?
I mean,
Most of them did,
most
yeah.
of them did.
Most of them did.
Except for one wing.
Except for one wing, you guys got through it.
Okay, well I guess we just made dexterity. It was.
Well, we could have her summon animals as
Distraction.
an animal shield.
Or
How's Selena feel about the murdering of animals to save you? Well, she's not here, so.
like you say, if somebody has metal armor, like she's got scale mail, if you can put that over the head.
Okay, quick question. What would my HP at?
Oh, you haven't lost any hit points.
Oh, no hit point, just my hands.
Just your
Oh,
hands.
thank God.
Can I? Huh. I can't like use my swarm at all, if I'm too tired.
No, you haven't. You've already used it, haven't you?
I'm out of uses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You're out of swarms.
I can't do like lesser things with it.
Oh, you could try and.
Okay.
I will give you a nature check to see if you can convince
So
some rats to help you.
Can anyone read what's written? Is there anything written around the?
I read it already.
It's all that pass your die.
Don't pass it.
But I'll try putting. Selena will try putting her armor, as he suggested, over its head.
Okay.
Now, is there? I'm just wondering if it like looking along the wall, is it possible to sneak under the vision right along the wall
I tried
for
to.
something small enough?
I tried to convince a rat to go walk by it.
Okay, where you go? So give me a
Right along the
animal handling check.
right along the little crevice along the wall. I want to see how low the eyes can go.
Okay, I only got 10.
Only got a 10. Okay, so you see this rat down at the end of the hallway,
Yeah.
and you offer it like some cheese to come there,
Yeah.
and it goes to run towards the cheese, and it doesn't run right along the hall. It runs right down the middle, and as it gets in front of the thing, it gets zapped and just dies on the spot.
Okay. So, I think he'd probably be low enough.
But I'm thinking like right along the wall.
Oh.
Like here's the statue looking. If you can scooch underneath, would it be able to see you as you scooch?
What's
underneath?
Barrett up to?
Yeah, where's Bear been up to?
Bear could turn into a rat and crawl through it.
But he can also die.
Bear doesn't want to die. He's smart.
It is
I don't know
sight
what
based.
he can do. I'll have a look. Question. I have a. Okay. If you're invisible and it doesn't see you,
Wow, that would be a bold move.
Or if it's just projecting constantly, regardless of what
if you're
goes.
invisible, would it see you as you go through?
Maybe it's like radiation. It doesn't matter if it can see you. I'm just.
It's got the scanner. Because Barrett. Would you take a chance?
Can you convince Barrett to take a chance? Are you willing to
I
have
don't think
Barrett
I
take
don't
a
think
chance?
I can convince Barrett to take a chance.
Because you wouldn't want to convince Barrett to take a chance. You don't
Oh,
want Barrett to
can
die.
speak Infernal. What am I thinking? How smart is he?
Yeah, you could have been reading all the statues.
I don't know if I trust him to tell you the truth. He would be that guy.
Yeah, it's true.
It says, all is good.
Yeah. It's okay. Send the big guy first.
If I cast like protection from evil and good, is that on myself? Can I do that? And can it give me advantage on saving throws?
Let me just check. Let's see what the wording of that spell is. Protection from evil and good.
Or it has to be a willing creature I touch, and not myself. Well, I guess it can.
Yeah, I'd give you advantage if you cast that on you.
Yeah.
Barrett could also do darkness.
He's got the
Yeah.
sight option covered. Whether or not this
It
one's
works.
sight-based.
Yeah, we could try to cover it.
Who do we throw through? The one without hands, or?
I was gonna go for it,
I could
actually.
probably-
Yeah, it's like,
Already practiced
I mean,
that.
what's thumbs? You're gonna lose thumbs next. Just quickly
I
get ready
could
to
give
cut
you
the wrists
bardic
off.
inspiration.
I probably have enough energy to muster up another rat to try crawling across.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
All right, give me
Yeah.
another
Before
animal
darkness.
handling
Before
check.
he does the rat thing, let's cover its head up with her armor like we were gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
So we
covered up
we
first.
blind it,
Yeah.
and I got a 19.
So you very carefully put the armor in front of the face.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, so this rat runs over to you, kind of scurries against the wall, gets up to you. What do you want to do, man?
Just have him go across the middle because it's blinded. We
Yeah.
gotta see if this works. Can you just go like about 10 feet down the hall over there?
I saw what happened with my buddy. I don't know if it's very safe.
We covered it up.
Would I lie to you? I've been. I've done nothing but good by the swarm.
Well, okay, but I'm gonna tell all my friends before I go that this was your idea. I'm getting on Rat Book. I'm going on there. I'm saying Swarm Keeper guy said I'd be okay.
I tell him that my name is. What's Brian's character's name?
He is. This Brian character is. Was it Alistair or Dromus? Dromus.
Yeah, just tell him you know Dromus. Dromus, loyal friend of the
All right,
swarm.
Dromus. But if I die, it's on you. And he goes, runs down the middle, and as soon as he hits the air, dead.
I was gonna ask him. You should ask him if he sees any Dromus bones kicking around in the corner.
So we got our answer there. This one's definitely not sight-based.
So was there a door when they first came in?
Yeah.
And
But
you
it was
get
just
the door open.
Well, it was the door to the. There was a door to the stairs that they came.
Just
With.
the door.
Okay.
Little different layout than when you guys came
Okay.
through there. A little bit.
That's where we got.
That's where we got separated.
Yeah, and then things went downhill real fast.
Should I do it? Like I
Split the party.
buff my staff with some advantage and like try to just run through it as quick as I can.
You can try.
Try.
I'll
I
give
mean,
you.
what you got to lose?
Well, another hand.
Couple thumbs.
At this point, I'm pretty used.
Barrett's just sitting there. Grim's just sitting there sharpening his knife. I got you. I got you.
What else?
You're gonna do it, right? Carbon armor?
Yeah, like if I could summon my swarm, which I'm too tired to do, I'd try walking upside down on the ceiling. But,
What's stopping us from going back to the inn?
Now my question was,
Oh, everything fell apart. We were running.
The
remember?
tunnels, yeah, the
tunnel
floor,
collapsed.
the
Good
tunnel.
when the eyes
Good point,
flashed
good
and killed the rat,
Yeah, did we notice anything when the rat
could
died?
more than one person have? Is this like a single shot, or could you
says we
sacrifice
noticed-
someone and just
We noticed
everyone
nothing
run?
when the rat died. We don't
Died.
even know how he died.
A rat just died when he got to that exact spot.
He's
There's
dead.
2 rat corpses next to each other.
We have no idea. He's just dead.
I mean, to be fair, Jeff, though, on your thing there, what you saw what happened when they came in. We started from them getting up the stairs from the thing. They didn't investigate anything back there.
No.
They just ran towards your body. There may be other ways around.
Might
There's-
want to explore
I'm
this
thinking,
'cause, like,
okay, it's a little different setup, but there was more walls and
Yeah, there was other stuff
there
in
was
the
other
layout.
stuff.
I had a different map, so that was the.
Can we just like feel along the walls before this for any like false like anything?
You
Anything
can go
weird?
back and investigate.
Yeah, can we just like knock on the walls and see if we find anything weird?
I think search around the door. There's got to be switches that shut things off. There's got to be.
Yeah. So we just stroll back.
Okay, now
on the-
strolling back.
careful with the
What's covered and what's not covered?
The only one
Oh,
that's
the
not
sleep one.
covered is the sleep one, and I'm not worried about that.
Me neither.
Of course, the people who get to sleep aren't worried about that. They'll just stroll by, wake it up just in time for it to put you guys to sleep.
Everything else was taken care of except the sleep one.
What if you go and chip out the eyes or whatever on the statue?
Of which one?
The sleep one, and then everyone can go by. If you could walk right up to it, how long would it take to?
No, I can't just door it back to them.
Yeah, but it's probably a lot quicker for
But
me.
then we'd all be asleep and.
No, it's. To wake you up.
Just keep smacking you awake.
And get awake.
Okay, I'd like to stealthily feel along the walls.
Okay, you're gonna stealthily work your way back. Give me a stealth check.
15.
15. Okay. Give me an investigation check.
21.
21. Okay. Jeff, give me an insight check. Barrett, give me an insight check.
Barrett.
There's got. Really crappy.
Or Barrett and Grim. Barrett and Grim, give me insight checks.
Grim got a nat 1. Eric got a 10. I'm gonna reroll a nat 1.
Oh, halfling luck.
I'm going to do it. A second nat 1.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Don't see anything.
You notice nothing.
I fall asleep.
You find there's a concealed door at the back that pops open and pressing on it.
Guys, there's another door here if we want to try going this way.
There's a door back here.
Why don't you open the door?
I lost fingers for nothing. Thank God I walked toward the door.
A concealed door over back here.
Do we go through this new door?
Okay.
I put my finger through the one that's already done.
Skeleton key.
Yeah, it's a skeleton key. Is it locked or anything?
No, you pop
Okay.
it open.
Okay.
It's just an
Okay,
open
wait.
door.
The door's open? Okay.
Traps! Can we look for traps?
Search for traps.
What do I see through the door?
You see a very small, like 3 foot by 3 foot room.
3 foot by 3 foot what?
Room. So, plenty large for all of us.
I investigate that room.
We got separated, our party, in a room here.
Oh, so it might like flip me away or something?
Then things got bad.
You investigate the room?
Yeah. I'm gonna mage
Jam
hand
the door
it.
open.
I'm gonna mage hand and feel around the room.
Okay, you mage hand in, and it just seems like a normal room.
Guys, it seems like a normal room.
Except really, really small and useless.
I look very closely at it without like stepping in.
Okay.
Do I notice anything?
Give me an investigation check.
15.
15. You notice that there's some sort of mechanism that if any weight is put on the floor, the door slams behind you.
Yeah.
Boy, I wish I
Bar
could.
the door.
Boy, I wish I could summon my swarm.
I'm not
And
ready.
it's too small for everybody to fit in.
Yeah. Probably squeeze a couple people in there.
Okay.
No.
Ah, they
What?
Lock.
What's the worst that could happen?
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you? Why won't you just get in? Just get in the box. Just get in the box.
I just got a really bad feeling about this.
Because of deja vu.
Yes, this is
Can we
where it
look
all went
around and see
bad.
if we can find another room?
Yes, we'll all search
That's
at
it.
this end.
We got past the Grim Reaper.
No.
Oh, what's happening?
They went
She
back to
lost
look
her
for it and
hands.
found a secret door.
And
She died, but she got slightly better and lost her hands.
She was
And now
about to
we-
die and they cut her hands off.
And now we found a closet that will entomb you forever if you walk in it.
Yeah, we know that the closet, we know that the door's like spring loaded if there's any weight put on the ground in the closet, but we know nothing else about it.
Can I do cure wounds on her, or her hands are gone?
Her hands are messed right up.
Aww.
Still has two thumbs.
She needs like
But-
a greater
the room-
She's all
restoration.
thumbs now.
The room is 3x3 and goes nowhere, so what's the point of going in it?
Because you're gonna go in it, and the door's gonna drop out from underneath you, and you're gonna fall.
Well, because there could maybe be something on the other side.
But there no corridors leading off of it.
But there might be.
Oh wait, no.
Like when the door snaps in,
Yeah.
we don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, what's the door made out of?
Could be wrong.
It is like a
I'll
built
just
built
make
into
a
the stone,
Really nice,
like stone wall.
Ah,
like a sword and attach it to. There's that will be.
Okay, I feel better now. I'm just remembering things.
It's all fine. It's all fine. They end up okay, right? Nothing bad happens.
I feel like there's a very strong attempt on our lives today.
Oh,
Yeah, because we did so well last time.
I think the problem is sometimes it's just simple. Is there any switches or anything that we can see around the eye on the other end, far other end of the room?
no.
But the eye is destroyed now.
Yeah,
Ian. I will give you guys this hint. Ian may have been going down the right direction early on in this thing,
by
but gave up on it.
by
It's
feeding rats to the Reaper?
But gave up on it when I told him that it was pretty securely on there.
Oh, you wanted to take the head off.
when I wanted to move the Medusa head and use the Medusa head on other things.
Yeah, it turned to stone.
Like
Yeah,
the
I
Reaper.
wanted to use the Medusa head on everything else, but I went and I tried to tug it, and he was like, "Oh, it's on there really firm." So I just moved on.
Well, maybe
What
if
if
all of
What
us.
if you cast, say something like knock on it? Would a knock spell loosen it, or
Or or someone just stronger than me. I'm not particularly strong.
What's your strength again?
Or if you work together to break it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Or you can use the arrows and start.
yeah, I'm like
How are you holding those arrows, Mandy-Lise?
Oh, I'm not. I'm just giving instructions.
I'm
She
like,
has cool skeletal fingers, though.
I
Okay.
do have the skeleton. I
Do you
can-
want to try working as a team
Scratch
to
at
pull
it?
the Medusa head off?
Let's do
yeah, I'm
that.
like 3.5
Okay.
feet tall and 150 years old.
I'm like, all good. It's all good.
We're gonna try working as a team to pull the Medusa head
Is
off.
there
Okay.
we can pry? Where we
I have a
can pry
lucky
with?
longsword. I might be able to attack it. In...
Yeah.
You
I
don't want
can. Anyone who wants a sword, I can't use that right now.
So what's my lucky sword? Hold on a second.
What do you want to do with the sword?
Because if I have a luck blade longsword, maybe I can sever it.
Okay, I tried to give them general instructions on what.
Are we able to very carefully remove it from the wall?
you guys go
It
to
is
start.
covered right now,
Yeah.
like really well.
I was just rolling to see if the cover fell off while you were doing it, and you're good. So you guys go in, you start to pry it, you jam some, unused swords in to create leverage. and you
Like,
manage
take
to
my sword.
pop
take
the
my sword.
Medusa statue off. Well, of course, Misty here is instructing you. She's waving around. Yes.
She gives us two thumbs up when we're done.
I just had a thought. We hadn't
She needs to learn.
destroyed
She needs to learn
the
mage
eye
hand
thing
just to control
that
her
was
skeleton.
canceling all the magic.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Just a spectral hand that controls your.
Would the
bones.
eye thing have canceled out the other statues?
What?
Would the eye have canceled out the other statues?
I mean, probably if we went down the other end, yeah.
But we'd have to get there first.
That's
right?
what it's like.
It was on the end of the hall.
Yeah.
Dimension door.
But you were sleeping.
I was out. I couldn't say anything.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Oh, cancel.
Misty
yeah.
stab or dimension door
The
to the
magic.
end, where usually the off switch is.
And then you take the eye and then. Okay. Well, I think the Medusa head's gonna work well as an off switch.
Oh,
too.
I think we're gonna go behind it and use it like as many times as we can use it.
so you guys go and you
Please.
turn the rest of the statues in here into stone.
Yeah.
So you turn the first three that you knew about.
Yeah.
The fourth one
Make
is
sure it works.
yeah. You see that the skeleton guy, the first one with the skeleton and things, friggin' turns to stone and is there.
Weren't
The
you
sleepy
already
sleepy guy, friggin' he
Won't
goes
wake up.
starts to wake up and then all of a sudden he's frozen in stone and he can't get you to go to sleep anymore. You do it to the death head. The next head is the head of a very pretty woman. Just, hey, guys, don't point that at me, guys.
Wait. Can you feel my hands?
We could turn them to stone.
Give me. Oh, you're an elf.
No, I'm asking the
Oh no,
statue.
you're an elf. Ugh, stupid elves. Stupid. If you don't hit me with that thing, I'll do whatever you want. Just take that thing away from
What?
your friends. And she tries to
What
charm
does
you.
it say?
She
on
tries
my-
to charm you, and it doesn't work because you're an elf.
Oh, she just gets she only gets advantage on being charmed. But
Oh, okay. Well, give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. With advantage?
Yeah.
Just trying to get to wisdom there. And what and one is not one. Fuck me.
You rolling that one? Battle for luck.
oh yeah, you can re-roll that one.
Battle for luck.
He's giving you an extra.
I'm giving you it.
Thank you.
So you get to roll another 2 times.
See, I'm the luckiest guy to have here.
I rolled a 4 plus 3 plus 7.
All right, I got your
And
advantage. Another one.
One more.
I'll give you a bardic inspiration. D6.
15
15. You're gonna roll your bardic inspiration, I guess. Then.
D6.
D6.
plus 6.
Here.
Well,
Up to it.
D6.
5.
5.
20.
Okay, that passes. 15 did it. And you
Okay,
think
so
about
here's the-
taking the statue away from the other guys. That maybe that's a good idea. And then you're like,
No.
no, you're lying to me. I don't trust you, statue. And then you guys turn the statue and freeze this one.
Yeah. Turn to stone. And then what's the next one?
The next one just so happens to be a very, very spooky ghost.
Turn to stone immediately.
He's had
Could
some
be a
bad
friendly
experiences.
Oh, could it just bring back my ghost hand? That would be cool. No.
Boom, turns to stone and you get to the end. This hallway.
Okay. We made it to the end of the hallway. Good work, guys.
Yay!
I run down
Go
the hallway
team!
like
That
this.
probably deserves a long rest.
Huh.
I mean, you guys can take a nap here if you want.
Probably a bad idea.
I mean, it's...
Just a
roll me a d6.
I mean,
Ooh,
we did
why?
turn all this out.
See how long it took you guys to figure the rest of this out.
5.
5? Okay, it's 4 p.m.
Okay.
As you're working through here.
We probably want to find like a room to hide and sleep in.
What, this creepy
no, like
hallway
those
isn't
booby
good enough
trap
for you?
room?
We,
Yeah.
we could.
Oh,
We could use a tiny hut.
What do we see at the end of the hall now that we've arrived?
You have like one of those
I'm the best guy to have.
You have one of those magical huts.
I can cast it over this tiny hut.
Oh, and then we can you put the statue at the entrance.
That's like a hut in another
Wow,
dimension.
but-
Yeah.
We are.
We should do
in,
that at night when
I've
it's
actually
really bad.
used this in the town, and unfortunately, it doesn't.
Block out the screams.
The screaming.
Never
You
mind.
still hear the screaming.
Screaming. So
They can't hurt you, but they can definitely keep you from sleeping.
we're not gonna sleep very much, and that's the hard part. I don't know if you're gonna get a long rest.
I think I just have to meditate. So
Well, how long does the hut last?
8 hours.
4 hours.
Just 8. Huh.
Well, you get a long rest in it, but the problem is, can you get a long rest with the screaming? That's the
Yeah.
problem I had staying in town.
Is
Because I had to
the
wait for
smart
the rest
way
of it.
is to take her rest during the day at some point?
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
but we're running out of day.
We
What
are.
time does the screaming start?
As soon as the sun goes down.
It's 4 p.m.
So we're kind of.
Got a couple hours. Got about till, what, 8:30, 9 o'clock?
So you could all have a short rest.
I just need 4 hours, so like I'm back to him. 'Cause we're
And you want your swarm coming.
Yeah, the elves even really need to sleep. They just
Half
drink.
elves. Half elves.
Half elves.
Oh, we do.
Half
Half elves do. Elves don't.
Mm.
Sea elves can trance.
I'm a seal. I'm a seal.
You're good.
And she just has no hands.
Yeah, except I can't carry a weapon anymore.
I mean, you could definitely try to sleep.
Does
You're
anyone?
getting pretty tired at this point.
Does anyone have any sound?
You're almost
perception?
getting to the point where you're gonna fall asleep whether you like it or not. You've been
Yeah,
up
so
for,
I think
you've been
we-
up for 3 days straight.
I think we try to sleep. Does anyone have any kind of sound ending?
Any what?
Anything
Well,
that might
other-
cancel
like-
out sound?
Hold on.
Check my spells memorized. I don't have silence or anything.
Okay, that's done. Done. I'm all cut up.
Awesome.
Alright.
Now, can you think of a way to use your abilities to make things quiet?
I am quiet. Why are we worried about sound? I missed this part.
Screaming.
Because of the screaming? Because
Screaming?
we're going to get a long rest if we can.
And we can hear the screaming all the way in the dungeon in a hallway?
Yeah, he even has a dimensional hut that's in an alternate
well, the
dimension.
Aw.
tiny hut is just a bubble.
Oh, it's just a bubble.
It's Magnificent Mansion you're thinking of.
Oh, sorry, it is
Magnificent Mansion is an extra dimensional mansion.
That's what
You'd
I
be
was
fine
saying.
there. You'd be in your mansion freaking enjoying watching the Bills game.
Oh yeah, you could have like food and everything. I could do the Song of Rest, which would give you more hit point recovery. But screaming. I mean, we could try it.
Well, let's try it. I think because we haven't really slept much at all.
We slept in
Well,
the
everybody
ocean.
else had a good night's sleep last night. Everybody else got a long rest.
We, as in Herod and his swarm, have not slept much.
You're very tired. You're right where Freddy wants you.
And to be honest, I've been sleeping for a long time.
Yeah. Everyone slept the last time.
Yeah, you've taken no damage. You haven't really used
I've
much
been
for
sleeping
spells.
for a long time. Or we could go into the hall and see what's out there, and maybe there's a better place to rest.
Well, if we just sleep in
Where's-
front, what if we just sleep in front of the sleep statue? They left you alone for a very long time, and you were fine when we woke you up.
I'm just.
So why would they bother us?
Because they're dead
Yeah.
and angry.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go.
probably.
I'm gonna go sleep in front of the sleep statue.
I think we should do the hut. If we're gonna sleep somewhere, I think hut is probably a safe place.
Well, do we?
No?
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just.
Yeah, it's just if Herod doesn't at
I
least
just-
take a short rest, you'll probably be carrying him soon because he hasn't slept for 3 days, and even though he's a half elf, I don't know how many days
He
can go.
fails to get a night rest. He's getting a level of exhaustion.
A full night rest?
Yeah, you don't get a long rest. You're getting a level of exhaustion at this point. You're into day 3 of not sleeping.
I've
You're
had
gonna
short rests.
definitely have disadvantage on ability checks.
I've had short
You're
rests.
lucky it's only one level of exhaustion at this point. I should have given you one the last time.
I'm
But
okay
I'm
to
just
rest
so
and
nice.
we can take turns. Like you said, Grim and Barrett doesn't need sleep for sure. He can stand watch for the first bit.
Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast this spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through. Spells and other magic effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. But I don't know if that. I don't know how much protection that is.
Protects us from creatures, like physical.
When I get called out.
What?
I
Called
don't
out?
know.
What if you hear voices?
Yeah.
What if you hear creepy voices?
That's my only fear.
What if you're pretty tired and somebody offers you a
This-
nice pillow top mattress? A Sealy pillow top mattress. Posturepedic.
You're persuaded
Great.
to leave.
We have a brand new ND mattress waiting
I'm
for you here.
resistant
We
to
just got it
charm.
in the mail.
Would you be persuaded?
Of course, but
And you're resistant, but is everybody?
but
My
Aaron
charm
only
would-
cares about
charm
Aaron
would
right
work
now.
through it, but
if
persuasion.
it's someone else, we can shoot them.
As they're walking out Okay, I'm game to try.
Alright,
What the heck?
ready to go for sleep?
Yeah,
You gotta set up some things. You defend the area.
I do my
We
best
wait,
to
Can we
make.
just put the statue facing the door, like outside the door, so if
Okay.
anyone comes, try to come by,
Well, that would be a
hopefully
good
you get,
defense.
Yeah.
you get
So there is a door at this end, where by the eye where you guys are, and then a door at the end where you guys came in. So which are you securing with the statue?
We're gonna secure the door to the rest of the mansion
Okay.
and leave it open where we came in.
What about the door to the hut?
Oh,
It's a dome, you walk right
Oh,
through
the
the wall.
dome
yeah.
goes right through it. Okay.
It's like just like a giant bubble that
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do my
you can
best.
see out,
And
nothing can get in.
I'm gonna do my best to make makeshift earplugs out of my rope.
There is ways to beat it.
I'm meditating, and hopefully I have 4 hours to meditate before the screen.
Okay.
Get a bunch of really smart orcs who pile rocks on it. And then after 8 hours it pops. That's not fun. And I'll do Song of Rest for anyone who needs extra hit points. Doesn't cost anything anyways.
Well, if you're going for a long rest, so
Yeah.
hopefully nobody needs
Oh,
it.
I'm hopefully.
So I meditate for 4 hours.
So if you make a short rest,
Okay.
you get an extra D6.
So you guys take a little while to get all set up, get your hut set up, and as you guys are about to go to sleep, you start to hear the screaming gathering in the distance. Medilise, you see the angel wing on the ground all of a sudden restores itself to its full undead glory, and your hands restore themselves.
Cool.
Oh yeah, because everything that's dead comes alive at night.
Ooh.
So you have hands at night only.
That's exciting. Only one hand, the other one was cut off.
Yeah.
I only have one hand.
Yeah. Your fingers look very healthy on the ground, wiggling around. When you try to wiggle your hand, you see the hand on the ground wiggles.
Did you call them back?
Come to me.
I'll say you have a little like guy like this. Run around.
Like ding.
Yeah.
You can walk out and go get it.
Is there anything else around?
That seems fine.
Okay.
Go and grab your hand, bring it in.
Yeah,
Alright.
whatever I have it already.
With
I'm
your
trying
hand?
to see if I can stick it back.
Yeah, you go on, you like tape it on, and it's there.
Am I
Needle and thread.
I
with
feel
a
like it's
little
getting
time.
disgusting in the morning.
am I sleeping?
You're trying to go to sleep. Give me a Constitution saving.
9.
9. You're tossing and turning. You can't seem to get yourself to sleep.
Aw.
Oh no.
Can someone punch me out?
You're
rest.
very sleepy.
That's not rest.
What? When you get knocked unconscious isn't a rest. It's called unconscious.
You just wake up with a good
Although we could try. Bear will gladly.
Barrett's sitting there with a big old hammer.
We'll give him a whack.
Okay.
Ian, you start to hear in your head, Herod, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I left you. Things have gotten out of hand. Come to me. Come to me. I'll wait for you. There's plenty of time to rest here.
I guess I go.
Oh, if you want to resist, you can. This wasn't the failed save. The save was just to fall asleep.
No, but Herod's Herod's has a bit of a savior complex and thinks that he can talk her back to the way things used to be.
All right,
So-
you guys are gone to sleep. Were you setting up anybody for guard?
Well, I would think Barrett would guard.
Okay, because she's meditating, so she can
Yeah.
kind of
She only had
be on
4
half
hours.
guard. When you're meditating, you're kind of half guard. You can kind of see
Yeah.
what's going on, but
Honestly, and I don't know how much sleep I would need. I'd be sleeping forever.
yeah, you just won't get your spells back. Like you're not worried about the
Right.
exhaustion part. You're just worried about whatever spells you've used in the last couple of hours,
But I only use the ritual spells, so.
the day. So you're not too bad. So Barrett notices Herod. Just stands up and starts to like lazily kind of saunter out of the bubble.
Hey, whack job, where you going? Barrett's gonna wake the group.
What are you gonna say to him?
walking away.
Wait till what he says. Because if he has a good reason to leave the bubble.
So that I think I have a solution to all our problems.
What the hell kind of problem is he talking about?
And he starts to walk off. And Barrett turns and starts screaming, "Hey, the idiot's leaving! The idiot's leaving!"
Everyone's gonna, I'm gonna wake. Everyone will wake up. Wake everyone.
We're all gonna be exhausted
Oh.
now.
Someone's trying to get a hold of you.
Okay, the idiot's going.
The idiot's going.
Here.
He starts to walk down the hallway. You see at this point, as you're walking down, you seem like there would be more defenses, but they're like turned off
Okay,
almost.
my only question is
He's got
which
a
way is he
clear way.
going, and is that the way the Medusa's pointed?
He's going he kind of walks around. Actually, he walks towards the little door at the end.
Oh, that's even
The
worse.
3-foot door.
Okay?
Yep. That's where she was calling him to go through.
Okay, I try to tackle him.
All right, give me a opposed athletics check. So your athletics versus Ian's. 10?
16.
16? He slips the tackle. He's like Josh Allen scrambling for an extra 20
Oh, did I
yards.
hurdle her?
Yeah, you go in there, she tries to go, you just kind of like spin, move around, friggin' go there. You're about to slide into the door like it's out of bounds so you don't get tackled hard. You're heading towards the sideline. What's everybody else doing?
I will similarly try to.
Alright, opposed athletics. Let's see how long Josh Allen can fight away from you guys here.
Oh, only a 7 in this one.
Ooh.
Do I roll
Yeah,
also?
athletics.
All right.
You're gonna try and beat his 7, which probably isn't that difficult.
Even with the +4, I only got 12.
Oh well, that's enough. You tackle him as he expertly dodges Medilise's tackle attempt just to get clotheslined by you and end up flat on his back. So you've just been laid down on your back by the people there.
Where are you going? What would possess you?
So they're like pinning me down, or?
Yeah, they just kind of grabbed you, tackled you, and they're like, "Where are you going, man?"
It's the girl, right? It's the girl. I know.
She's good. Deep down, she's good.
She's a murderous wench. She's killed everybody. Is she even alive?
Well, no, but deep down, she's good.
They killed everybody in the town. How could she be good? Why are we here?
What do you say to that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I know how we get out of here. We offer. That's how we get out of here.
Because the fact of
We're
the matter,
trapped here unless we offer. That's how we get out.
Oh, we sacrifice him? That's what you said?
Her.
Well, he's okay with it. You're okay with sacrificing him too.
Oh, yeah.
Both. Both work.
She's not a little girl anymore. Have you seen what they've been doing here? Have you seen her little henchmen?
Alright, Jeff, roll me persuasion. And Ian, roll me. I'm gonna say insight with advantage.
I'm gonna roll a good dice.
Because you think that you're still doing the right thing, but he is making a persuasive argument.
15.
Nat 20 beats the 15. he honestly believes that she is good and she's misunderstood. And he can save her.
We just let it go to his
Kill
death.
you.
like, I still want to talk her into, like, turning good. I just have a possibly misguided belief that I can do it.
Don't do it by yourself. We should all go.
I'm just gonna say, Jeff, give me an insight
Let
check.
him go.
But,
Let him go.
but we're stuck here.
I will go back in the boat a little bit.
Inside 13.
13? You do kind of get the feeling that she
Maybe.
wants him to come to her, and going with him would be the easiest way
I think
if you could
He
figure
wants-
out a way to go with him.
Are we trying to get that girl?
It's who you're after.
Yeah, you guys want to kill
no,
her.
we want.
Yeah, we want to.
You want to find her. You don't want to.
How about
Can we convince him? No, you need to rest.
How's
before.
this?
You need to rest, and then we go. We all go after her.
yeah?
No,
We will.
she's
We'll help her.
she's going to let me rest.
Oh, yeah, she is. 6 feet under.
She said I can have the guest room.
It's very nice.
So where's he headed to? He said you're going towards the little
The
closet.
little
thing.
closet door.
So I'm assuming that's the direction to get to her.
She's just giving me like an intuition of where to go.
Yeah. He's got a waypoint on his heads up display, saying to go there.
What's that? So I just want to check something really quick. Not that I think it's going to help us, but.
Ding, 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 ding. Suspense. Ooh. I like this one.
I waste all my nat 20s on things like that. Or when I was attacking the eyeball statue.
You fucked that ice ball statue up.
Yeah.
The eyeball statue
So I
was
can
actually
cast
deactivating the rest of
invisibility.
them.
And I can, between Barrett and I, we can make the party invisible. Other than him. Now we could fall.
Into the room that's 3 foot square.
Well, the only hope is that if he goes in, or some people go in, that we all end up in the same place. You know what I mean?
Didn't you mention something about
Divided to party. I know it's terrible. And all I heard was blood-curdling screams.
is just a video game.
It was very traumatic. Something like, "They cut my arms off!"
There.
To be hey, you got ghost hands.
I got ghost
Yeah.
hands.
There was more screaming on that one.
So what are you doing there?
So Barrett
Harrods?
and I could occupy the space of someone,
You and Barrett could squeeze in with
and
him.
Barrett can shape change into a rat, a raven, whatever.
Okay, let's give
So
it a
the
shot.
you and Barrett could go with him into it, no
Yeah.
problem. What happens afterwards, you remember that after that
Now-
door closes, you couldn't get it back open.
Yes. I know, that's why. Go.
So it should be like we all go.
But you can't all go.
Unless someone has like a shrinking spell or something.
Or we just restrain.
Well,
them
we
for
could
the
go
night.
with you. I can. We go to visit. I'm gonna blow off a bunch of spells. And
We
then
got
I'm
rope.
stuck.
Can we just restrain him for tonight and then go back in the bubble and the next morning figure out what we're
You
doing?
can try to tie him up, for sure. It's an option. You're holding him down. There's like 4 of you now holding him down.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
could
you're
dimension door.
you're not getting like super aggressive about it. You're trying to like, you still understand they're friends. You're not being charming.
No.
You just think this is the right thing to do.
No, I'm like
they're-
I'm gonna
Okay, let's
try.
convince him. Let's block the door. And we'll convince him.
I'm gonna try to like fight away from you guys, but I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
No, it's not like he's
Anyway.
gonna fight you guys to get out of here. It's not like he's trying to kill you.
No.
Like he's forces a charm.
Okay,
We're
we
just
agree.
trying
We'll
to-
all go together. Let's all go together. How's that? We'll all go together.
We will, yeah. We agree to go together, but we want to
We'll all
get
go
a
together.
rest before. We need a rest before we go.
I'm only gonna get to sleep if I go there now.
No.
Now,
you
is there
need to
another way to
sleep
get
now.
there other than through this door?
This is the way. It's in my brain. This is the way to get there.
You know it's the right direction.
She do this stuff all the time when we spent the 20 years traveling together.
Seems kind of high maintenance.
That's pretty high maintenance.
I'll have the 3 of you guys give me insight checks.
Use luck. Natural 1 again. A 2.
A 2, okay?
19.
18. Okay, the 2 of you kind of like look at each other. And you have this idea that for some reason she wants Ian to come to her. So if he's not the one that triggers the door, it might unlock again.
Ooh.
Like, he's
Because
not-
the last time we lost the party, we couldn't get back in.
After the door closed,
The
they
door
couldn't
was
get it back
closed.
open.
So yeah, she
But
reset the door.
but she
until
wants
I come
him to
through
go
because
through.
she wants me to get there.
So then we send part of the party.
So you send everyone ahead of me.
But
But we don't know what's ahead.
is
We should
that
probably
what she
wait for
wants
Kate.
you to think? Is this one of those, but that's what she thinks we'll do? And once we go through there, she changes the door to the other door.
What if-
And you can go the other way and you're trapped.
Bunch of us go first.
Oh, we separate the party all the way.
We're gonna be stuck. It's a 3x3 room. It's like one of those.
You can cram a couple of people in.
One of those. It's gonna be bad. So if we go. So 3x3. How many people? Well, that's. You may be able to squeeze 2 people in.
I'd say
People are
you squeeze
small,
2
you
people
could
in.
probably get real cozy and get everybody in except for.
Well, you see, like Grim and Barrett can go in with as a person because I can stand between a person's legs, and Barrett can be as small as, like, say, a rat. So that would count as 1 person, and 3 of us. So that would be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we could
So
do-
if we could fit 2 adult-sized people in, would it be able to do that?
Yep, you can squeeze 2 adults in.
So that means we could put Barrett and 2 people, or Grim and Barrett and 2 people.
Yeah.
And then the other.
And
two.
then it would be one person
And
for
Ian.
Harry.
Yeah. Do that.
But I would put the one person. Oh man, this is just bad.
Like you're all fairly slender races. None of you are huge. You've got a tiefling, a tabaxi, a sea elf, and a half elf. You're all fairly fair. There's no 400 pounders in here, so you
No.
can definitely get 2 trips through if you squeezed in.
I actually think that we should go first. and-
You just got to go with the. Is that what she wants?
Hey, you guys go through first, and then I can go with this guy after.
So what do you think? We go through first?
Sure.
I mean, I have the out. I can dimension door back.
Just leave the 2 of them to figure out the arc and thing.
And I'm just fully convinced, guys. She'll be really happy to have visitors. She'll take care of all of us.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you
We're
3
doing-
or 4 are squeezing in together.
Yeah.
Okay, you squeeze in, you like hop in at the same time, and the freaking door slams behind you, and another door opens up on the other side.
Okay, check for traps, check for first things first. Yeah, look at the floor.
Investigation.
Investigation. You guys, I'm not even gonna have you roll investigation. There's just this straight up, like, friggin' very pale guy in a suit, sitting there waiting for you.
Oh, is it Hamilton? Was it Hamilton?
No.
What's his name?
No, it was the. You're thinking Herod because he was Herod. It was Herod the first time, but this is the.
Okay.
This is the guy you met in town earlier.
Okay.
I've been instructed to collect Master Herod.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming.
You guys,
We're gonna
the
step
door.
forward.
You guys come through. The door slides
through the
back
door.
up. You guys hop in.
That's
All of you are
weird.
here in this next hallway with this guy.
No, we're in the little
Oh.
closet door.
Oh, gotcha.
And where's my intuition telling me to go now?
With this guy.
Okay. I'm
She says to trust this guy.
I'm eager to follow.
Okay, so there's a stairwell leading up. I'm just waiting for my mouse to catch up. There's always a little bit of a delay here with this system. I'm trying to get this. Get control. Give me control. Oh, come on. It's like playing with a mouse in the friggin' 90s.
Barrett will turn invisible.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal some more areas. So here's where you guys were. Here's where you are. I'll just shoot you guys over there.
Oh.
Alright,
I'm okay.
so you guys were in this hallway with statues. Okay? And now you've gone through this secret door to this stairwell leading down to a large door with 2 holes in it.
We're going down. We were in the dungeon and we're going down.
You went upstairs from the dungeon
Oh,
to
thank you.
this area, yeah. And
Thank
then
you,
there's
thank you.
more stairs down to this area at this side here. You kind of went up like a big spiral staircase.
Gotcha, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. when you came
Does
out-
this
when you
look
came
like
out.
the castle that the rebels are in?
Exact same castle.
I gotta tell you guys, I heard a whole lot of screaming down here.
So he starts to direct you guys down this staircase, and as he gets to the base of the stairs, there's another door here, and you see like a prison door there with like that you can see like a window with bars through, and as you guys kind of go through it, you see a cage outside that's set to see the morning sun when it first rises, like a nice north-facing cage with ceiling over it and everything like that. And you see like ash littered on the ground.
Vampire killer.
And the guy goes, "This is why we took over this town. This is what they did to us."
Oh, so they were vampire killers in this town. That's not very nice.
You see the door swings open at the bottom where the two things there. He just kind of gestures and the door opens up. You see two about 5-year-old hands there from like the elbow down, like on the ground. They're sitting there like they're now, because it's nighttime, are like fully fleshed out hands. You recognize these hands. You've seen these hands before.
Those got magic fingers.
And you see a bunch of statues. Statues.
Okay.
Suits of armor along this this hallway, but they are all chill out because you are walking with the with this nice guy. He's just kind of walking you right past a whole bunch of bad things that can
As
happen
we
to
go
you.
by, can we investigate
He's
a little look
the
at
guy
the statues?
that was sent to
And
meet
these
us
armor have
outside the closet.
skeletons inside.
No, but they do appear that they may have animated, and you see some blood on their weapons.
Guys, isn't this easier than what we were doing before?
We're not. We're over. Are we still on the other side?
We're all together.
We're all together.
You're all together.
We're
Yeah.
all following creepy guy down the hall.
Creepy guy down the hall,
Yay.
and he continues down the hallway, and he gestures to a nice little room off to the side, and he says, "It's my understanding that you guys, could definitely use some rest, especially you, Herod.
Yeah.
The mistress says you're exhausted." He opens up the door, and there's a room with these nice 5 plush beds, 6 plush beds, because Osric's here too. He's just very quiet in the background. He's a quiet bard coming around along for the ride.
You know, bards are famous for how quiet they are.
I actually enjoy playing the bagpipes.
Herod just flops into a bed and goes to sleep immediately.
You do notice that this room is eerily quiet. You don't hear the screams in this room.
This is very suspicious.
So a creepy guy brought us to a room full of beds and said that we can sleep here, and the message said it was fine, and it's not nighttime yet.
It's still nighttime.
It is nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have to. We have to for Ian.
There's no creepy screaming.
I mean, you guys can do whatever you need to do, but
Ian's gone immediately to sleep.
yeah. Herod's already asleep.
Tie a piece of rope to his ankle in the bed.
All right, so you guys go in. You guys all laying down.
I'm
Going to sleep?
meditating. Can I have like the bed closer to the door, like in front of the door or something, so at least maybe able to see as I meditate if something comes in?
Okay.
Now I could do tiny hut again. We could just push the beds inside.
Alright, sure.
At
I
least,
mean, this room doesn't have beds, but
Or whatever
This
it
thing it does.
but at least
I'll say it has beds.
we're safe.
Yeah, we can do the tiny hut, and then I can meditate looking towards the door.
At least nothing's gonna creep up on us.
Yeah, and well, we can leave Ian out there because he or whatever. What's your name again?
Herod.
Herod. We can leave Herod out there because we like him
What?
They say I think we tie something to his ankle in case he wanders off like a
Okay, then we bring him into the
Bottles
bubble
or-
and we tie him to the bed.
bottle so that he'll get up and walk away and make a bunch of noise.
Yeah. All right, you guys lie down to get a rest in this nice quiet room. And all of a sudden, you guys start to hear this beep, 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 and you jolt out of the VR in your rooms. And many of these, you can't feel your fingers on either hand. You're in the cyberpunk world and you can't feel your fingers.
But she already had robot fingers, didn't she?
Yeah, but they can't. They're not working. Like her
They're
fingers are
malfunctioning.
There's a
malfunctioning,
virus.
not working.
And my fingers.
Did Gaz wake up too?
Yep. Gaz wakes up. You guys all wake up in your rooms in the cyberpunk, in the rebel. They're in the rebel canon. You wake up in your current campment.
Where's that?
I didn't think we were like allowed to wake up until
We went on the we went off the grid. Off the reservation.
What the
But they're in the rebel camp?
Yeah, we're with the rebels.
They're still with the rebels. The rebels fought off. So after there was the thing at Stonehenge
Yeah.
with the under the ground, and you got rescued by Zigger's parents. There, the rebels took back the castle, and they're back with them in that area. And there's some new recruits in the area.
Who's good?
Who they brought
Who's
in.
bad? This is the hard part.
We haven't been given any strong reason to believe the rebels are bad at this point.
But you do realize that was Gaz's person that you ran into as you pop out of VR. And you do have Gaz's cell phone number on your phone.
Okay. I'll call.
Okay, I pick up.
That's so stupid.
It's a KO.
Yeah.
Why are you in the rebel camp?
What do you mean? We were all working with the rebels.
I don't think you know who's good or who's bad. Be
Do you-
careful.
do
Be
you?
careful. Things aren't as you think they are. It's way more complicated.
And you start to you start to hear friggin' screaming about her hands not working in her room.
Yeah, we spent far too much time going, okay, we don't know who's good, who's bad.
You still don't know who's
We
good and
still
who's
don't
bad.
know who's good, who's bad.
No.
And who's good isn't always good, and who's bad isn't always bad.
I just
I need to warn you, be careful.
I just reply that the rebels haven't given us any reason not to trust them.
They're not as straight-laced as you think.
Actually, it's more like because I'm Gaz, right?
Yeah. The rebels
It's more-
are pretty strong.
Rebels are strong.
Rebels are strong.
Rebels gave me this cool, strong robot body.
Yeah.
Rebels are bullies.
So far, all the non-rebels have been weak.
Sometimes they're poo-poo heads.
Yeah.
Cat poo-poo heads.
So you guys wake up in your rooms in the cyberpunk there, and you hear screaming from the other room from the robot lady there, and she starts screaming that she can't feel her fingers. And you're starting to get this realization that maybe the game, there's something wrong. There starts to be some bleeding over from the game to the real world.
Apparently.
I mean, there's always been some crossovers.
Is there a technician or anybody nearby that was operating?
You do have a certain bard with you who got home late from class with a dead phone, and he starts to look into the source code, and he sees that somebody's been fucking with the code, and it seems to have messed with the system, and now it's causing physical harm and glitching, and it seems that they're not sure how far it goes. They're not sure if you die, you die. But it seems like there's at least significant damage to your real body from being locked into VR when it takes damage like that. A significant injury seems to carry over. It's like your mind forgets how the limb works that was cut off.
Did me being very, very tired carry over?
No.
Okay, I go around and I try to fix my arms up. I mean, I do have like robot arms, so there's gotta be someone out there who can reprogram them, maybe. Maybe.
Osric's character is a hacker.
You don't know?
It's true. Osric's character is your best chance, and he's not here right now.
He might be able to flash your memory and see if you can reboot and get back to a version where you remember your fingers.
Restore a copy of your BIOS.
Yeah, you'll go back to the previous version.
I mean,
Restore from a backup.
We
I'm
did
pretty sure
have
it was like brainwashed.
Kingston do some hacking for us.
Yeah, because but she is
I'm not
even more
brainwashed.
a rebel than me because she got brainwashed to be in the rebel
Yeah, he
side.
reprogrammed me.
So she was against the rebels and they reprogrammed her.
But you were a Roomba.
I was a Roomba, yeah.
He still has some Roomba tendencies.
Yeah, I
Clean.
I still obsessively clean and bump into walls.
Yeah. He's scared of stairs, an irrational fear of stairs. He often beeps if he's lying on his back. Help! Help! I've fallen over! Somebody help me!
So I'm gonna ask Gaz, so who's at the base with you?
There's Tula and a bunch of new recruits.
Who's running the base over there?
Mercy.
Mercy.
Mercy?
Yeah.
Is she there?
I
Last
think
you saw.
so. We saw her like a couple of days ago before we went into the VR.
God, I gotta think now.
Do you know exactly where the base is?
He knows exactly where you are. He's been
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah?
there. He knows where you are. You don't know where he
I
is.
said, yeah. I'm like, we met some nice researchers in the basement.
Yeah, of course Dad's gonna go give away all the secrets.
We went off grid. We used clone phones. We were hidden. Because again, don't trust Mercy.
They found Dromus's body at the bottom of a well.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
They found some arms in a hallway that was hidden behind drywall.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But yeah, the researcher seemed really smart.
Okay. So you moved. Yeah. I don't know how to.
I don't think you can convince him of that with anything.
I know.
Yeah, I think Gaz is like the worst combination for convincing. He's charismatic and stupid.
And you know that you have Kingston and Queenie there. They left. They went to go with their dad for now.
Yeah.
He's no hard feelings against you guys. He's
No.
just stupid.
Yeah. When it all went south in the attack, we.
You've broken off with Yo's character and
Everyone
who else is in
kind
your
of
normal
booked.
group?
Oh.
Kyle, and you have a couple of new recruits there
Well,
that are coming in.
and as far as Gaz is concerned, like the rebels saved him.
Yeah, he was a body that you had no body, and they put him in a
Oh,
robot
yeah,
body.
you were the Roomba.
Yeah.
I go
Last
back
I remember, you were the Roomba.
Yeah, they saved me.
I go back to my room, and you know that conspiracy theory wall I have? I try to change things, but my hands are broken.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
tried. I'm like, there's a glitch in the system, like something is wrong, and I can't put anything together because my hands don't work. I'm just gonna go recharge.
I'm going to roll quick here for. So, your hacker there sends you guys a quick message and goes, "The rebels are the ones that fucked with the code."
Oh, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it is.
We found we found code hidden in our pods, and that's where we had Kingston reprogramming our pods.
I noticed.
The
there was a
rebels
glitch.
aren't.
So how did Gaz receive this? Like a text? or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Gaz just replies, "What code?"
Group text. What
Yeah,
code?
Group text. We'll be in
What-
group
Yeah.
chat.
What code?
Group chat.
New phone. Who dis?
What makes Roomba go?
I have to use the voice command.
Yeah.
Fix
Siri.
don't work.
So you got thumbs. Still got thumbs. You can text with thumbs.
Oh yeah, you got thumbs. You can have them on the table.
Like there's a glitch. Yeah, my fingers aren't working. Like the injuries are transferring to the real world.
Yeah, it's from what I've learned, any significant damage where you lose a limb, your mind forgets how to use that limb.
Is there a way to fix this?
Not unless you know somebody who can reprogram a brain.
You're gonna go back in.
And I mean, I don't know if I trust any rebels to try to go with my brain, but
Or you go back in and fix the damage.
I mean, you've already had your brain reprogrammed once by rebels.
Sure.
kind of hacking / job there.
Yeah.
Who do you think's got the best technology to reprogram a brain?
The mega corporations. Probably the mega corporations.
Here's where it's interesting.
Well, I refuse
Who's
to go
that?
back and down VR until like I know it's safe. Obviously not safe.
You don't know if you die in
Like the
VR,
exactly.
you could die.
True love
for
is
all
not
you
like
know.
death.
Like we originally thought that. Oh God! I don't have my notebook. Ah.
Gaz likes VR. Gaz is smart in VR. He's strong.
We originally thought who the bad guy was the bad guy, but wasn't really that bad.
Well, the fact that he never tried to kill you.
He never did try to kill us in the end, which is kind of strange. When he had opportunity to kill us. Oh, what's his name?
Kerwin
Kerwin.
/
Kerwin had the opportunity to kill us many times.
He
And
did kill
did
you
not.
in previous lives, but he's never
Yeah.
killed you in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, what do you mean? Mercy, like, in Salem, Mercy saved us from Kerwin.
But did she?
Yes.
But for what reason? That's what's what I'm. We're in other worlds with Kerwin, Viking, and
Like he's tried to kill you, but
not.
see, they never went to Vikings, so they
I
never
know.
saw good Kerwin.
Yeah, it's not. It's not as cut and dry.
How good did they do my reprogramming? Like, do I start suspiciously thinking that maybe I'm in the wrong plan, or
There's definitely some
remember
there'd be some
a little bit?
glitching in there, and you're starting to wonder about stuff, and you still have some free will to it, where it's like,
pin things together?
It's
with
like,
my toothbrush?
Now, say we get together, and maybe we can have the text on our side. Have a look.
And I say, "Yeah, come visit."
Yeah, no.
a neutral place.
Neutral place.
Yeah, you know what? Let's meet at a neutral place.
I mean, everyone has access
Find a cafe
to
somewhere.
transportation.
Yep.
You can go all the way around the world in like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's high-speed trains. There's pick a
Pick a spot.
Pick a
Pick a
spot
spot in the
and-
world where you want to meet up.
Yep.
Disneyland,
I mean, it's all mega cities anyways, so you're just lost in them.
Disneyland, Disney World, Disney Universe, Disney Galaxy,
Sydney, Australia. Let's go to Australia.
Sydney, Australia,
Upside down Disney.
Upside Down Disney.
There must be like a million Disneys. There must
There's
be,
a
like,
lot of
Disney
At this
City.
point, yeah.
Disney City.
Yeah.
Disney City.
Mega City, Disney One.
Well, actually, the entire continent of Australia is Disney. It's one continent of theme rides.
The only problem is all you hear is "It's a small world after all." Like everywhere.
Yeah,
It's just like in everywhere.
everywhere. You can only travel by monorail. Everything's so expensive too. But I mean, you can always
wear
beat
the
it.
ears.
Yeah, gotta wear the ears.
I don't know if that would be called neutral ground though.
All of the employees are extremely happy. And if anybody ever isn't happy, they're no longer there the next day.
Yeah, they take them out and shoot them. Some underground tunnel.
Oh
Never
yeah,
back
I
here.
have a crossbow named Drones.
So I want to meet up.
You guys want to meet up? All right. So where you choose? Sydney, Disney World.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. All right. So you guys meet up. You meet up in a. In
And
a
eating a turkey leg.
yeah. In a nondescript. Are you going with them once they go on a trip to Disney World?
Yeah, but I want a fast pass so I can skip the lines.
Okay.
No, they don't have them anymore. It's Genie Plus.
But these Genie Plus, they're
But you have to pay.
yeah. There's other ones too. Eh?
Well, Lightning Lane,
Lightning Lane.
you gotta pay.
He's all over the Lightning Lane.
Yeah. But the thing is, everybody gets the lightning lane, so you got to get the lightning mega lane to skip the lightning lane line to get there.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, you were just there a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
Like right before COVID, really.
Right before COVID hit.
Yeah.
We got to do the Rise of the Resistance just as it opened
It was
Nice.
good.
twice.
But I was that good.
Well, you had to go be in the park before 6 in the morning, magic hours,
Yeah.
and they gave out 100 passes a day, and there was 10,000 people in the park,
Whew.
and we got passes on 2 different days.
That's awesome.
That's just
Wow.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was awesome. It really was like mind-blowingly good.
The happiest place on earth.
It was.
So you guys get there.
Black Spire Market was.
You see Tula here trying to eat a turkey leg with only thumbs.
So maybe if we just got her some hooks, would that be the same?
Yeah,
A couple of nice hooks.
She just got her fingers
Because
taped
she's got a
like this. Her fingers are kind of taped into a hook. You see Gaz is kind of like bumping up against some garbage and kind of like pushing it there, like he's trying to suck it up, but he just can't.
I guess I am half robot, so I could just like remove my hand and put a gun instead.
Good. Gonna look weird going around Disney with a gun hand, but I mean, there you go.
That's true. Well, I guess I'll keep the finger for the media. Switch it up after.
So you guys kind of pop into this Disney place. You hop on a couple of quick rides, obviously, while you're waiting for a KO to show up. You know, wait in line for 2 hours, go over a
Space
30
Mountain.
second, 30 second ride.
We'll do the greetings. Sup. Sup. Sup.
And you kind of you kind of bring them towards this ride under construction area.
Now, is there any way I'd like to bring some kind of diagnostic computer or anything?
Yep. You have a little diagnostic computer there. Okay, what would you like to do?
Fix this.
So we're gonna find out what it is.
Something's
First.
wrong. Something's really wrong.
I'd like to see if I can plug it in back to home base, see if someone there can remotely look.
Okay, so you kind of plug in and
Jack her in and
Kingston kind of pops on there. It's like, oh, I just figured this out with my arms there with Queenie's help there.
yeah.
Took me a while to get those things back up and running. It's tough when you don't have any use from your elbow down and you're trying to type. So he kind of runs a diagnostic, and he kind of you see this readout, and you see like the spot of your brain, almost like a scan of your brain.
Oh,
And it
does
shows,
it
like-
show where I was like rebooted?
And it shows where your like how to work your hands, and then there's like the spot for like that part of your hand is just missing. It's corrupted data in your brain.
Do they say anything about the reprogramming data?
Oh, they see the
Yeah,
reprogramming that the rebels did in there. They see where they altered your.
Been telling you, the rebels aren't exactly who they say they are.
Oh, and I see that too. I'm like, what happened there? Like this.
Yeah, you see the
That's
thing. You
rebel,
see
rebel programming.
This is
We
not
found
me.
this. We
I'm
found
not
this
me.
already.
I'm not me. I'm like shocked. I'm very shocked. This is horrible.
Now I don't
Everything
know if
makes
Kerwin's
sense
a
now.
good guy, but I don't know if the rebels are the good guys either. Everyone's is playing a game.
I do not appreciate my brain being reprogrammed.
This is
Whatsoever.
why we laugh.
I just know Mercy's strong and she saved us.
The rebel reprogrammed me.
Mercy lies.
I'm like with that.
So you want to stay with someone who lies?
She's strong.
I got cards.
So
you
the
can
question is, you hear Kingston. You hear Kingston there. Do you want me to get rid of this modification they made back there when I'm in here rewriting your finger code? Want me to restore your full memories, or you want to keep this the way it is?
I want to restore. Well, do I get to keep both, or do I just completely?
Oh yeah, I can save the memories. I'm just gonna remove this programming they have in here where they kind of played with some dials. I can kind of restore that to default.
Thank you.
How's your
Yeah, I
character
would
taking
appreciate
this
that.
in, Mike? Finding
Probably
out
went, what?
that there's this group accusing the rebels of being the bad guys, and
You don't have much trust for the corporations yourself.
she
You just
lost
got recruited
control of
here.
her hands while we're in the other.
I don't trust. I don't like I said. We don't trust Kerwin, but the rebels have been messing. They're
I mean-
playing games.
It's terrifying. Like, I'm also like, do I trust you guys to play with my brain?
Just because the corporations are bad doesn't mean the people fighting them are good.
But that's why we're on our own. We broke away.
You don't seem very strong compared to Mercy.
It takes my brain. Okay.
All right, boom. You reboot. All of a sudden, you remember all of your Surgex training. You remember
I'm
the
not
rebels
strong.
capturing you and reprogramming your
I'm-
brain.
Super dexterous. Now, what can go possibly wrong with a
But you
super
remember all the
dexterous
stuff you've done with
character?
these people. You remember the rebels. You
It was our
remember.
running joke. We had like this giant 300-foot drop, and I said, me and Brian, what could possibly go wrong with high dexterous characters?
They
So
fell
we, like,
200 feet.
we tried to walk the scaffold. It broke.
They rolled horribly over and over again.
Three failed death. Three failed. I think I rolled 3 ones in a row.
Yeah. Ends up at the bottom,
Fell,
attacked by
ninja,
spiders.
fell to the bottom. Right off the bat. Good job. I lived, but it was bad. It was bad.
Can I try to persuade him that Mercy's the only one that can protect us from Kerwin?
And I'm just like, do not trust anyone. So
Don't
you
trust
guys,
anyone. Okay, there's other
I
things you
guess you
came
guys can help
across.
me.
Vampires.
Who are you trying to convince?
Here.
Well, right now I'm trying to convince
Yeah.
Akeo, but I'm just kind of talking to the group,
Okay.
and I'm just trying to persuade
There's all kinds of things that crossovers.
and yeah, vampires are strong. We need to be strong to protect ourselves from Kerwin.
Kerwin's strong.
Yeah,
Just rolled an 18 on persuasion.
Who are you trying to persuade?
Just testing the water.
so
You persuade somebody to let you cut in line at Space Mountain. You go for another spin while they're discussing this. Whee! You convince the vendor to give you a free picture at the end of it.
Awesome. It gets better and better.
We were in a world where Kerwin killed us like that. Over and over and over.
yeah, that's.
But strong.
We were in the world where Mercy saved us from Kerwin.
I think it's all a trick. I think you need to think for yourself, Roomba. You should upgrade to the shark.
I'm basically using all my brain cells just to carry on a mostly normal conversation.
So now, what memories does she get back with her programming?
She remembers her Surgex training. She remembers all that sort of thing. She remembers that Surgex was the good guys.
Yeah, I was like a diehard for Surgex
Yeah.
before this program.
Yeah,
She was a
So,
Surgex
Surgex
soldier.
security.
Yeah. Like I was one of their top agents.
Yeah. So you're kind of back to that thought in there. You're more on the Surgex side of things now, but you also realize you have an in with the rebels at this point.
So I'd be a double agent.
Yeah.
That's actually, but I just worry that if you go back under, do they corrupt your code again?
Yeah, well, but yeah, I'm not going back there right away. Whoa.
But just because they paid your,
Do you think I'm at Disney World having a blast right now?
just because they're on the salary doesn't mean they're good either. So they could still be evil.
Give me
Everyone's
a
evil. I don't know who's good. I really
give me
don't.
a perception check.
I don't know who's good.
Who?
All of
Just
you.
change your name and start fresh and you're good again.
Well, that's why we went
Facebook.
off and just did our own thing. And
Yeah, in the meta game, yeah, I'm convinced everyone's evil and I don't know. I've already done
a campaign with. To metagame, I've already done a campaign with Eric where I picked the wrong side. So, so for me to do it again, valid possibility.
I gotta tell you, in this scenario, everything we've seen, like in every world we've played so far, we don't know who's good.
Jeff, what was Kerwin's goal in the Viking world?
Okay, he was stopping the. He was saving the actual. Oh, I'm drawing a blank.
Where's your notebook?
We stopped the. I know I don't have my notebook, but I write everything in it.
Notebook.
He explained his whole motivations
I
to
know.
you in Vikings.
I know.
He gave you his whole reason.
To do
The
everything.
what he
And
does,
that's why
his
we were like,
mission
oh.
in life.
It sounds like, that would be the type of thing that might be able to convince people.
I'm drawing a full-on.
Alright, who's got their perception checks? You got a 10, right?
Yeah.
What am I perceiving?
Remind
I'm
me.
on Space Mountain. Never mind.
16.
You get perception.
You're perceiving it from Space Mountain.
10.
10. Not seen very much from Space Mountain. Akeo?
Oh, I got a high perception.
And high dex?
Yeah, 17.
17. You notice. What'd you get?
16.
16? The two of you notice somebody's coming into this closed down area that you guys are working out of.
Somebody's coming.
I'm too upset about everything
Yeah.
I've learned.
Okay.
Your fingers work though.
But it works.
Yeah.
I'll take an attack stance, a defensive stance.
Or hide.
High dexters. What could go wrong?
You, as you finish your ride at Space Mountain, you look over towards the closed down ride that everybody else was meeting in, and you see these like 5 shadowy figures kind of ducking out into it towards where your
All right.
associates are.
Do I have cell phone numbers for everybody? I'm gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll call the robot and tell her that there's 5 people coming in.
There's 5 shadowy figures coming in.
Okay. Stealth.
Stealth?
Stealth,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna walk away stealthily, slowly, so we can get a view on them.
So what you guys see is these. Give me your stealth checks.
And I
first of all.
will attempt to follow them also.
Yeah. All right, give me a stealth check as you're kind of following
18.
in there. 18,
5.
5,
Make a lot of
26.
noise.
26.
The ninja becomes one with the darkness.
So what'd you get, Ian, again? 18?
I'm not used to
You
having
got a 5?
I'm not used to having fingers.
Okay. So the two of you kind of duck into the darkness.
18.
18. Okay, you're kind of following behind,
I
and
misfire.
Tula's just still kind of like sitting there, going there playing around with her fingers. Look at these things like okay, they're
Twiddling her
working
thumbs.
again. Picking her
I
nose.
start scratching spots I haven't been able to scratch in a while.
Yeah. You start throwing there, and you see what you guys all essentially see as you look at these people is like the ninja assassin vampires from Blade Trinity with the full body covering suits and the faces and whatnot. They're coming in, and all of a sudden they come in, and as they walk towards you, one of them like lifts up their mask. They're in this dark area. You see it's Mercy. Says, what are you guys doing here? To you two, because the only ones. What was that?
Hi.
What are you doing here? You guys were just going to Disneyland. What are you doing in the closed down ride?
Hanging out.
She kind of sniffs the air. Akeo, are you here?
I hate that.
You treacherous bastard! Get out here!
Okay, I'll drop down. Might as well. My flip.
Where did you guys put the book?
What?
Oh yes.
Where'd you put the book?
Yeah, there's a book.
We don't have no book.
Why are my fingers not working?
They are.
Shut up.
She doesn't.
Alright, one second. Just gonna pull up something here.
Okay, let's coming back now.
Getting there eventually.
I know.
It's just tough because now it's going to be hard to give us a rousing speech about how you're on the right side because the situation, yeah, the moment for a rousing speech kind of passed.
Everybody wanted the stupid Necronomicon book. Kerwin that was the whole point of
Stonehenge.
yes.
That was Stonehenge.
Oh yeah, and you guys have the books. 'Cause
Don't. They went to go find the book, and all they found was bodies around where the book was last hidden. Around the time of the Black Plague was the last time it was seen, and they appeared to die of the plague. The people around it.
Mercy, do you know how hard it is to eat a turkey leg with no fingers?
One second. A lot of shit's happening, Selena.
I know, man. I hear it from upstairs, and I'm like, damn it.
There's shit. Well, you're at Disneyland.
We're in Disneyland.
Yeah.
Upside
Disneyland,
down
Australia.
Disneyland. Yeah.
Disneyland, Australia, which is the entire continent.
The entire continent of Australia is now Disneyland.
Yeah.
Not Disney World. I don't want to go.
And you guys were meeting with former rebel turned independent Akeo to try and reprogram Tula's hands and
Which it
whatnot.
worked. I'm
Work.
pretending like it did.
And then Mercy, who's the rebel leader, and four other goons dressed like Blade assassin vampires came into this closed down ride that you were meeting in.
Alright.
And went, what the hell? But you're outside. I'm going to say you're outside with Michael. You were riding Space Mountain when this all happened.
Got it.
And you were following stealthily from a distance.
Following stealthily from behind.
while
it's
this
very cat-like.
conversation started.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, we knew that
So you pop down.
Mercy was lying about what she wants to do. Kerwin was lying about what he. Well, actually, I don't think he was lying. I just don't know if
I'm just trying to think.
what he was doing is noble.
We have lots of reasons to believe everyone's bad.
Yes.
Not many reasons to believe
Believe
people are
anyone's
good.
good, and
Gotcha.
nobody's telling the truth. But
Right.
we do know for a fact that the rebels were messing with your minds.
Gotcha. Not good people.
No, that's fact.
Gotcha.
Well, they weren't messing with Gaz's mind.
There's no mind to mess
They
with.
they gave him a body.
They were pushing your buttons.
Yeah.
Roomba, power scrub.
Yeah.
How many
Spot
hit
clean.
points does a KO have?
84.
84?
That's a lot more than Gaz.
Oh, that's
no,
right. There's a new
it's-
character now. What's your new guy?
KO.
A
KO.
And what is he?
He's a
ninja.
former Surgex security guard ninja.
Gotcha.
What,
I like him better than
What race is he?
human
He's
ninja.
human.
He's a human. Yeah.
He was just a regular Joe security monk can say.
She goes, "You treacherous bastard!" And she reaches out to you, and you crumple over in pain. The most excruciating pain you've ever been in.
Power word stun.
Power word pain.
Oh. He's high level.
Totally
Get back to the base. You shouldn't be consorting with these traitors.
Okay.
They stole from me.
Stole. And nothing.
Where's the book?
Don't have the book.
You're lying,
Never
and he
got
just
the-
creaches and you just creak more in pain. It's like you got the Crucio curse on you.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's the other one.
You're just writhing in pain, screaming the most
Cruciatus.
excruciating pain you've ever done.
Cruciatus, of course.
They said
Crucio. That's what it is.
the best Harry Potter spell would have been Expelliarmus, just make everyone poop their pants.
That's just the that's the brown note. You just get the right note.
I would have just ended everything.
Yeah.
Expelliarmus.
Where's the book? I know you're lying to me.
You never got the book. Never. It was gone.
Neither does he.
The book was gone.
That's not what my friends say. That you had the book. You took the book. You went away with that friggin' bastard and his friggin' robot. They cooked for a couple of my best men and then ran off.
Which bastard's that?
I forget what name's he using now. Friggin' Scon Mule or something dumb like that.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Some stupid thing like that.
We don't have the book. Maybe you should talk to Kerwin about the book.
Kerwin. If I could get anywhere near Kerwin, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
We have no idea. Nothing.
Creeksmore.
How many hit points is he at?
Or he's not getting damaged
Pain.
here.
I'm in pain.
Or
He's just in
Pain.
constant pain.
I'm just gonna deny the book. I'm gonna deny it. It was gone. It was gone.
Just tell me where it is and this pain ends.
I would go look with Kerwin.
And I pretend to start like walking away, like try to get behind him, and pretend like I'm still with you, Mercy.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, she told you to leave.
I did terrible with stealth earlier, so 19.
Okay. So you managed to get around behind her. At this point, you guys are kind of coming into the area there, and you see the rebel person. She's just sitting there squeezing this new guy. And just squeezing him. He's screaming in pain. She's asking about this book. Without the book, we have nothing! Where's the book?
What do you want the book for? That's what do you want the book for? We
I
have an
want
idea.
the book to save the world.
It's funny how everyone wants to save the world. Save the world for who?
This world is dying. And it needs to be saved. Virus is all over it.
Needs to be cleansed. That's what you want to do. Viruses all over it.
Filthy, filthy humans.
Human virus. Oh, she's not even human. Oh, we're in the Matrix now. boys.
She is not human.
She is not human. We're in the Matrix now.
Gaz is barely human at this point too.
Yeah. We never got the book. It was gone when we got there. The site was empty.
What was at the site? She's starting to get along there. She's in corpses.
The site was empty. Corpses. Go look in Salem.
Salem. It wasn't Salem. It was Stonehenge. We can't get back there. Surgic's locked it down. You're lying to me. All you do is lie.
Keep walking further away.
Are you trying to get away or are you trying to get towards her?
No, like I'm trying to get behind her, but still a safe distance.
You're trying to. Are you?
Yeah.
You're working away. Okay, give me another stealth check.
Are you doing anything at this point?
I'm trying to check my options, but
Figure out what you're doing. She's torturing somebody in front of you.
Hurts really bad.
but I'm imagining she's
That
like a
was
level
7.
400 something that
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
have-
she
See that?
probably if we all teamed up,
At
it
least
might take her a
distract.
couple rounds to kill us all.
I think distract.
What are you doing right now?
I'm Gaz, so I'm probably like cleaning up some dust and dirt.
This is on spot clean.
I forgot about gas. It just gave me a second.
And he's doing it in a circle.
He's bumping up against a wall.
How far are you from?
I'm nearby. I was with him when he got called out. We stealthed away together, but like Mercy saw through the stealth, and so I'm probably just in a corner nearby. Kind
At
of.
a 7, does she notice me walking towards the ship?
This
Seven's
doesn't,
not very good.
this,
Oh.
this doesn't look like Disneyland. Where are we? Is there anything around?
I'll see if I can find a good
We're in a dark room.
It's like it's a backstage area.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find a good Disney
It's
backstage.
like the
area.
tunnels they have for the cast members to go throughout the different parts.
There we go. This will work perfectly. This looks like a Disney ride under construction. Just gotta delete the tokens from it. Oh, come on. Ugh. Stupid freaking mouse. Get your act together, mouse. Goddamn technology. This program works pretty good 60% of the time. Change something else quick here because you got a black screen now. We want a black screen. I want to reveal this whole thing to you.
Yeah, I'm like, Gaz is a big Mercy supporter because she's so powerful, and while he probably could be convinced to another side, reason may not be the best road to it.
Yeah. Oh God, the book. Ha ha. Brian tried to steal a book. I gave him a big stunner.
And where is everybody?
Okay, so we're gonna be in this
I am
area here.
Caught up again.
You're being tortured somewhere.
So we'll use it.
Gone.
This is our Disney World. All right.
Yeah, it's Disney World under construction.
Gotcha.
Of course, there's lava.
Well, I mean, how else are you gonna get that good old-fashioned Disney charm?
It's
Yeah,
Jungle
where am I at?
Cruise.
It's the scene from Star
me.
Wars where Obi-Wan cuts
It's you?
Vader in half.
I guess.
Where's
It's the higher ground route.
Where's the bad guy?
So the bad guys are. I had some bad guys for you. Aha, Mercy.
Okay, there's Mercy. And then that's who? Who's?
I don't know.
That's me.
I actually have like a